Hello?
If you think about it, the human skeleton is basically wearing skin as armor.
Here's a phrase. Would the phrase beauty is skin deep still apply to Puck here?
I've heard that phrase in my world.
Because skin is not necessarily flesh, it is metaphorical representing our physical form. Elemental he has a physical form. Albeit in another state,
mainly made of
physical.
Magic. That is something very special to elementals. But it's the purest form of magic you can find.
I remember hearing about in a history lesson.
Purest form of magic would be arcane, wouldn't it?
Existed a few centuries ago. So that's either the last time anyone has visited or the book just got settled.
It might just be old.
Hey.
Howdy.
Hope you're doing well.
I'm doing as well as I might, just starting my rounds. How about yourself?
Resting up from training earlier today, so it was a little intense.
I see. Did it go well, though?
Kind of?
What do you mean, kind of?
I mean, overall, we won. I died, though.
You died. Might need you to explain exactly what your training was.
Apparently the mayor and the warden, they decided to kind of amp up the Redwall Guard training because of the Daedra attacks, and apparently they used some very powerful illusion magic that felt very real to simulate very serious fighting conditions.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I can't help but wonder whether or not that comes with a heaping pile of trauma that folk don't need at that time. I won't pry to the details as to what it felt like to die. You probably don't want to recall that.
I mean, I didn't die. I was just in the process of feeling like I was dying.
Oh yeah, well, that still ain't exactly a positive experience, at least from my perspective.
By the hands of the illusion of my captain that's been training me, but it's fine. It's fine.
Well, as always, if you need a helping hand or if you need to talk or anything like that, I'm always here. But I'm glad to know that you folks won, and I get that when it comes to things like the Daedra, it's probably going to be fairly drastic in terms of being prepared.
Yeah.
But part of me can't help but feel that maybe there might have been a better way. Then again, I haven't even seen a Daedra, let alone all I know is that they have the name and that they can bypass the protections. That's really all I know.
Also, very huge and threatening, so.
Well, now I know 3 things.
Yeah. How are you, though?
Well, from my perspective, ain't much to report on. Just still the standard thing of going around, doing what I can, helping people where I can find them. I tried to I tried to find Eugene last time I was here after the what's the word? After getting that fella he was meant to fight the thing that, because Eugene told me to go and do it. I don't know. Couldn't find him though. I hope he's doing all right. I don't know if you saw him later in that day or if you've seen him since, if he's doing better. I know he was a bit down because he didn't really have many people to talk to.
I haven't seen him yet, but I'll keep that in mind when I see him.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out too. So, what is exactly going on with this Daedra stuff? Has there been any progress to it? Because I know this, I've heard the word war bandied about a couple times, and I know that's a long slog of progress, but so I'm just unsure as to how it is going in the long term, so to speak.
Well, there's some things that we're planning on doing to try to move forward with the war. So far, it's been them attacking us without us making any real good headway. Rift apparently, one of the attacks that we received was due to Rift hitting a major blow to them, so we have that going for us at least.
Okay.
But recently they took one of our captains, Almond. Apparently they kidnapped him, and all we know is that he's still alive. He's not dead yet, so. But we don't know why he was captured and what they're doing with him right now, so. Which is kind of why they amped up our training, is partly because of that.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Well, I certainly hope that you're able to find him and bring him back.
Well, the mayor and the warden from from that prison place, they went into the swamps to try to grab him back, but it was weird. Like, I could hear the explosions going off in the swamps all the way on the dock. So they must be extremely powerful to be able to cast explosions and be able to just wreck the place like that.
Well, okay. Trying to think of other things that might be helpful, at least in the immediate. Then again, I'm not exactly scholarly. Should probably speak to a couple friends back home, see if they've got any ideas. Hmm. Okay. Well, if there's anything else I can do, I will do it. And if I can think of something, I will do so. But in the meantime, if there is anything that you need to talk about, if there's anything in the immediate that you think that I can do, then just let me know.
Honestly, being able to talk to you and knowing you have my back and listen is very helpful, honestly.
Well, it's the least I can do.
There's a few other people I need to talk to, but... so I'm gonna do a bit of rounds, but I'll see you around.
No worries. You know where I am.
Absolutely.
Went to the portal, grab him, go. Grab him all the time. He didn't say anything, just grab. No. Come here.
Well, I'm gonna take
No.
Am I good?
Yeah. Didn't got any say about it, but it was fun to see his scared face.
I know.
Oh. Okay.
Mana transference spell.
Oh,
We're just gonna see
okay.
how high we can upcast it.
You think I can help with that?
Yeah, all
I'm not
mages
even
can
part
help.
of the Mages Guild or anything.
As long as you're a mage and you have the basics of
Hey.
magic.
Welcome back.
I forget.
Very soft, very gentle.
Welcome back. Ooh,
Train with somebody. General, like,
it's a nice
Oh,
outfit.
you.
at your,
Yeah,
your
That's
shield,
fancy.
So that way you can practice, like,
it's nice.
concentrating on the defense as well as keeping the mana up. It takes
What have you been up to?
get good at that kind of thing. So don't be ashamed if you don't get it right away.
Just
you're now training
stretching,
you're a fighter at heart, not I know
pretending that I didn't almost
you're
die.
for magic.
That
So,
apparently didn't almost die, but yeah.
Learning more of the
Oh.
magical side of things
Yeah,
can be a little
that'll do
weird,
it.
But
You-
never underestimate
do you-
somebody.
do you need
that's learning from the
anything?
beginning.
No.
Still always look back at the time where Pop
Took
was
some
looking
time.
strong
They
on
healed me up,
competition,
but I'm
and
just
she
a little
figured
sore still.
That still baffled me to no end. And
I remember that.
I love shining
Or they
that-
dispelled the
I love
illusion
shining
magic?
that
I'm not
first, and whenever I get the chance,
exactly
like,
sure
strong wife on it. It's like
everything they
Trisyra
did.
in fucking in Aether.
Did you just?
What?
Yep. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's what I was wondering. Nice.
What?
You zoned
What?
out real hard.
No, I didn't.
Until if you were trying to speak
Yes,
to me,
dude.
if you were just doing all those.
Yeah. And what are you looking at? Hmm?
Just
I'm trying to see if I can look through Lumina.
Gotcha.
What?
Yeah, there's
Why are you
people
trying
behind.
to-
I want to. Maybe if I look harder.
How's things going with the sword?
I don't think you can do that unless you have like a.
it's
Wait, is there a spell you can do
Oh, I
that
see.
with? Spells
to look through people come very close to spells used to look through people's clothes, and that is banned magic, and so it's
Oh.
not often risked.
More like, I would probably defend with the sword.
Wait a second.
At least for now, till I know anything spellblady.
Would you?
I'm not that bad.
Sure.
Right. Okay.
Consent is first.
Do you mind if I take this? Just because
Mhm.
you're a skilled. You're a
That's
skilled player,
non-negotiable.
I don't want you to, like, smoke the ground. And
Yeah. of course. I just wanted to stop by.
I don't like that I have that in my brain now.
What?
Maybe come back later.
That people can see through people's clothing.
That's
Wait, that's
why
really
it's
bad.
banned.
Wait, that's really
That's
bad.
why it's banned.
That's why it's a banned spell.
It's a banned spell. It's fine.
It's a new fear unlocked. Okay, well. God damn it.
Magic can do anything.
I hate it. It's terrifying.
I could literally replace your hands with your feet and your feet with your hands. And just leave you like that.
Question.
We'll be out here for
Okay, but
Can
why?
it make people understand
Yes.
Infernal? So I not struggle with
Can
spelling
I-
all the time?
Can I make people speak Infernal?
Magic, in general. Maybe buy something, I don't know. Once a spell.
You want to speak Common? Better?
Flux take him?
Yes, I already tried though. I have
I think the Flux took
Poke. Poke is slow. He's pain in the ass.
Okay. I guess you could make a amulet of comprehend language and then just inverse it.
Is that what I look for? Yeah. Guessed on somebody else? I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Comprehend language allows you to speak or to understand languages.
Hmm.
That's what the spell does. Simple spell. If you inverse that, what does it do?
Somebody else understand language.
Yes.
Is that expensive? Okay.
I mean, it's a modification of a fairly traditional... I mean, it's a low-level spell. Talk to the artificers. I could try to make something, but I've got a couple things in the works right now. I'm trying to do something similar for Squishy. But I need to make that out of glass. So I need to carve glass.
You're making
Well,
one for
yeah, 'cause
Squishy?
Yeah, so, well, a straightforward amulet of comprehend language so Squishy can understand people.
Oh my god, I can actually officially apologize to him then. Yes, let's go.
The issue with that is it needs to be on Squishy. Squishy is acid and dissolves everything, so I need to make it out of glass.
Oh, I see.
And even then, it'll only last for a few days, and then I have to make a new one.
Can it cast? The slime?
Can it? Can?
Let's see what you got.
It shouldn't have to cast because amulets and magical items just have the effect.
Oh, is how you say constant?
It's talisman.
Reach over.
It's a magical item. It just does what it says on the tin. So, if you can find a crafter, perhaps on more common time, and say, I want a amulet of comprehend language that works the other way around. That's what I would suggest.
Alright.
And then if you really want to prank, put it on Mishka. And then everyone can understand Mishka. Or Gunther.
Never meets him.
Go against you.
You know, both of those could
Gunther
cause
is
nightmares for some people.
Because the weapon is longer does not necessarily mean I have the advantage. It's all about
Character. I am not really sure.
Alright.
Comprehend language is a fun spell.
Not really good.
Yeah. I have to go prep for this ritual. It is happening at the top of the hour, so in about 15 minutes. I need to go speak to God about it.
Gotcha, okay.
Alright.
Okay, I'll go meet you over there.
Yeah, meet me over there. I'll be there soon.
now over here.
Yep.
One thing you did incorrectly though.
So you gonna do that?
Good to know.
Are you actually...
The point of the blade is not
Yeah.
If I have the coin, which I do not.
what you
Yeah, I don't know how much that would be.
is say like you want to come in
I mean, I
this
could...
way.
No.
Yeah.
So the sword's pointed.
I already given my coin out to
people.
So that way,
Use it.
so you're like thrusting. So blades like that.
Oh, hey, speaking of which, does anybody want to go fight a Skylith Ethan with us?
Sky Leviathan?
You really just thumbs up after you just got back? No, you're resting. That's what you're doing. Don't me.
So
You just got back. You need a rest.
What is Sky Leviathan?
Think of a really big, oversized snake
there you go.
that can fly,
Little trickier with a curved blade.
and it
but
fights
the
giant
premise
like
is that
ships
when
and
you get
stuff.
close to be able to strike an opponent
Now, if I were to actually overlook you, you don't have any injuries? Nothing? Nothing?
Trying to swing you?
Okay, alright, fine.
Alright.
Alright, fine. Then you gotta go
Reflexes.
with us to possibly somewhere around,
Situation, what we can do
Iceville, I guess.
Well, I have a bit of the upper hand on this.
That's already kind of terrifying for me, but yeah, you know.
That's also fine.
Some food is shit.
But also keep in mind,
It is.
look what's going on here.
Why are you going to fight a Sky Leviathan?
So... Oh, how do I explain it?
Even more so, like,
There's a thing happening, I guess, in Iceville, where there's a disease that's going around, and a lot of the people are being put out of commission of doing, you know, their, their jobs because of it. So a lot of people are worried that they won't have enough food for the winter. So we're gonna go catch a Sky Leviathan or kill it, and we're gonna let them have, you know, the food from it so that they can, you know, be okay. And since I'm from Iceville, I said yes, of course I'll help. So, you know.
Short weapons have that advantage of being very versatile, very maneuverable.
Might as well.
The only thing
Sounds like a very noble mission.
Although I...
The only thing in our
What?
in
Sorry.
our school
I said it sounds like a very noble mission.
is
something like that, I guess.
when you run out of mana, and
I just
you
wasn't prepared to
yeah,
have
you're
a
not,
ship ready so fast. Crimron really pulled through and asked Sulfur if we can borrow their airship. I guess we're gonna be using that.
for a mage is to
So...
mages don't really use swords in our world, but you know.
I don't even think I've been on the front line of a Sky Leviathan fight. I've always been in the inside, like, area and just kind of, you know, mending to people and stuff.
I feel like this is sort of like a good position.
Oh, one good position you can learn though, just because this
Well, you're very strong, and you're a very talented mage, so...
Please, I rarely know what I'm doing any of the time. Hey!
Howdy.
What's going on?
Y'all doing well?
The person's lazy, right?
Yeah, so far so good. A little bit of training, a little bit of, well, fighting ghosts, I guess.
You're right in somebody's face. And also, try to take like.
How you doing,
I'm
Eugene?
assuming that's what's happening.
Ready for a fight?
Like come into play. So
I think he's just training.
That's what it looks like.
Hello, fellow adventurers.
Putting your hand up.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Eugene.
Are you ready for a fight? Is that what's happening? Are you just going to town?
Rubble decided if Rubble can, Rubble will help fight Air Snake.
Oh, okay, yeah, guess I have to start writing people's names down, I suppose. Let's see.
Stone up
Write
gains,
down.
if you fall. It's true. Let me try something.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're all gonna be fighting on a giant ship, so I hope nobody falls off, but I guess it's possible.
Yeah, you have
People-
a ranged weapon. You're fine.
Well, I also thought about it this way. A lot of people have like what Julian can do, the feather fall. So like you will just slowly fall down. But I don't know how that works if you're already off the ship. So good question. I don't know.
It's all a matter of learning these little tricks, but more so it's all about putting them into practice. Fighters do.
I mean, I have a couple of teleport stuff that might be okay, but that's only for big emergencies, so hoping I don't have to use it. You know what? I'm just convinced that he's fighting someone.
Oh, it's just shadowboxing.
Yeah, he's
So
just...
what does that mean?
You're crossing things. Yeah, you don't want to cross things over.
It's a form of training.
Are
You
you
know?
fighting a shadow?
So you start pretty slow. You focus on your technique. And then you speed it up.
Why don't you just fight an actual person? Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
There you go.
Are you volunteering?
Huh?
You volunteering?
Trouble and fight.
Oh. That might be more fun. Okay. Yep, we're watching this. Okay, there's a ring over there, guys.
Now when there's two weapons in play, and say like.
Okay, that is happening. I am watching this.
Yep.
Woo! I am. Okay, here we go.
You try to keep yourself like if you have your weapon like as you are like stored up back to back, I would use more so to get around to get in because when I'm in, your staff has the longer weapon. You have to try to come at it right.
All right, you guys be careful, okay?
Just a spy.
Okay, yeah, everyone says that, and then it turns out to, have someone almost die.
Yeah, and then the pink dragon healer gets really super pissed off about it.
Yep. Every time.
We have any healer? Yeah, shit.
Around here? Julian can, technically.
Julian's the best. In an emergency, I can if I kill a tree.
I have a couple potions, technically, but I gotta keep it.
I've got what is the equivalent of first aid. That is all I've got.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
Can stitch.
Are you guys? I think they're both warming up the same way. Did you see that?
Whatever curative magics I've got don't
They both. Nice.
Ref needed.
Me? Oh, okay. Sure. Do you guys want, like, someone to do actual rolls, or are you guys just gonna...
I don't mind.
What would you prefer?
Whichever.
If you guys just want to fight it out, you guys can just fight it out. I'll just say 1, 2, 3, go, and you guys can fight.
Okay, light technical though. We're not trying to kill each other.
Alright, you guys ready?
Trouble understand.
Never thought I'd hear him say that.
3, 2, 1, go! And there we go. Start to move back. Listen, I was half prepared to have that guy just slap me in the back of the head with the boulder hand thing. Oh, actually, I have to go in a little bit. Shoot.
Okay.
Dang it. Oh, I forgot that thing. Okay, yep. I overrift. I gotta go do that.
Come on.
Oh, they do that arm thing. Do I need to start doing that in a fight? Start moving my arm?
Well, it's good to stretch before you go out in the battle, so, you know.
Yeah, but they're doing it, like, before every punch. So now I'm wondering, like, am I fighting wrong?
It's good distraction.
That's true. Oh, jeez.
He's big.
You are getting punched by a rock, so... Oh,
yeah,
okay.
got a couple rocks right here.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Come on, Eugene, you fought bigger things before. At least I'm pretty sure. Right? Don't. Jeez. I can only imagine getting hit by something that big. No. Actually, it reminds me of that purgation mission. That wasn't fun.
Quickly go around so you can sit.
Probably a smart computer.
Good shit, so.
Oh yeah, so you were there for that actually, now that I think about it. I remember that giant, like, demon thing? They kept grabbing me and tossing me into the ground. That shit sucked.
I can take more damage than you. I swear,
I don't,
even though
I
you're
don't
like
want
a
that to
rock
happen
or something.
again.
Crab.
Oh. Oh, I'm out of the ring. Okay, well. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, that. I don't want to fight one of those again. Those things suck. And then there was that other thing that also grabbed me and threw me into the wall. And then it was also that thing that hit me so hard that it broke many of my ribs, and then I couldn't breathe for a bit. That was the first time I long.
I got a ring out.
Oh, you actually counted that? Are you okay?
Alright.
Do you need healing?
Yeah, it takes more than that to hurt Eugene.
Yes, but you're holding your shoulder, so.
That's a fourth dimensional thing.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean,
Well, I guess
no,
good
he
fight.
bruised he cracked my rib. It's fine.
Oh, that's what you call a problem. Okay, alright. See,
Don't worry about healing it. I find it easier to act out this way.
That's it.
Anyway,
First aid. Go ahead.
Who's next?
Oh god. Well, I forgot about a magic thing I had to go do, but they're gonna come back.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'll be ready. Come on, Triss.
Oh.
I nearly died, so I'm still kind of recovering a little bit from that.
Yep. Oh, Jesus! I was. Yeah, I was about to go run.
I'll
over there.
As much as I am flattered, I will pass.
I ain't much of
Yep.
much enjoying the fighting and stuff.
You would socialize and talk to people, interact with new characters,
Today.
maybe talk to Julian.
Certainly looks like he's in a better mood than the last time I saw him, which is good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Julian talks a lot. Nudge, nudge.
If you don't want it, he is. We could climb up.
I'm gonna go say hi to Julian.
Alright.
Oh, I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's not like you're gonna hit me.
Huh. Think they might.
Oh my god, that is very heavy.
Where do you think those wounds come from? They or something else?
Did I block you?
Huh?
Oh, you didn't swing.
Where do you think those wounds come from?
Oh,
You think
usually
it's pain
self-inflicted.
or something else. The horns. Her.
Oh,
What do you
her.
think she
Okay.
is? Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Eugene's wounds. I don't know. I've
Where
never,
those come from?
I never met them before, so I don't think I've seen them around before either.
My life is
Hmm.
Luckily that you're very skilled.
Things the same.
Luckily you're very controlled because you're so skilled. And I'm not dead right now.
You got this, Eugene. He doesn't.
Oh, that's definitely broken.
Longer range, perhaps even speed.
touch gloves? I don't have gloves, but okay.
It's a fight I thought I'd never see.
You know her?
Fought against her once.
Seeming good match.
Okay, end of round one. Everyone to your corners for your minute rest. Okay, that's the end of round one.
Okay, well, Eugene,
What are we thinking, Coach?
You're doing a good job. You know, you just got to look out for her right. She's using her right a lot.
Okay. Am I establishing the jab enough?
Yeah, I think you are.
Oh no.
Can you cast, like, make me the same size?
Enlarged person, I could, yes.
Could you?
Could and will is two different things.
Will you?
Sure, I think it'd be funny.
Oh. Break over.
You know what? I'm not going to question the magical bullshittery that is currently happening right now.
Yes, how it go?
That's pretty much what I say all the time.
I just hear magic and I go, ah, yes. No thank you.
So, Mayor, yeah?
Yes.
I get your letter. Call me Nahon. Skelt, I suppose.
Yes, one of the few that I've contacted for the job that we have coming up.
Yes. Any details? Look for you earlier, but I'll find you.
I believe one other here is also a scout. We can grab them at the same time and do a little meeting here soon.
As you wish.
Boomina, I believe. It looks just about equal right now.
You got a lot of stamina?
Yes.
She's playing nice.
Oh, yes. Very, very nice.
She's playing very nice.
Eugene's really going at it.
Don't even want to count the amount of times I've had broken ribs.
Hey, what's that? Bug!
Ooh.
Oh shit, is that
Oh yeah, it looks pretty even.
Okay.
Ah, right, they're doing this again. Okay, understood.
Focus.
No.
Alright, that's round two.
They're still doing mental damage on each other.
At the end of round
Yeah.
Okay, 1 minute rest. Okay, water matters for a drink. Fix your breathing first, then you drink. City, Eugene. How am I doing, Coach?
Doing good. They seem to be starting more up towards the top. So,
Yeah, we're hitting high, make the guard high, make them guard their head, then we're gonna start working the body, get them gassed out. It's not like they can hear this.
Yes.
What's that, faster? This ride only stops in emergencies. Screaming is not an emergency.
Oh, sure, it's funny. I can also paste. It's funny.
Oh. Okay.
She's cheating. I
Careful
wish to go to the judge or something.
Open any of the wounds on your arm.
No,
Eugene.
God no. But you can still do it and it'd be funny. He won't die.
100%, Eugene, let's go.
Faster and stronger.
You already know.
Faster.
Boy.
We doing 3 or 5?
Does that enlargement actually keep the same strength, or does he get more strength for that?
Enlargement gives a little bit more strength, if I remember. Doesn't increase anything else other than your strength by a little bit.
I feel like I personally have zero clue how magic works.
Yes, I know.
Let's go.
I mean, same. Rift will go on for hours about all this complex magical stuff, and it just kind of goes all over my head.
I need to learn this spell.
Yeah, that's my twin. My twin just she rambles on for like hours, and I don't have any clue what she's saying.
I mean, it's cute, and I like listening to it. You know, it's kind of cute how smart he is, but you know,
No, I'm gonna tell you on the ground.
it's just kind of like, yeah, okay.
Cool. Sweeps are legal. It's not over yet. I love being a water mage. I keep myself water cooled.
What classes are these two?
One's a mage, and one's a fighter.
Oh. She's a mage? I thought she was a fighter.
No, Eugene's a mage.
Oh yeah.
Eugene's a mage? I thought Eugene was a fighter.
No, I'm pretty sure he's a mage.
No, he's a fighter.
No, he's a mage.
No, he's...
He went to mage college and
I
everything.
do not... What?
He just acted like one.
He just works out a
I
lot.
would have been classifying him as a fighter for a lot of things.
Let me double check though, but I'm pretty sure he's a mage.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he's a fighter. Oh, weird.
Oh, is he?
See, I thought I knew better.
Apparently.
When have you ever seen him use magic? Other than
All the
making his sword have that little
time.
icicle, I'd never see him use magic.
He's
He's always using his fist or his half-broken
lot.
sword.
You know, he puts like these ice cubes on his wrist, like fists.
He's consist. You know his hair is always like stiff for is because he's consistently using ice magic.
Hello. That's the end of round 3. What are we thinking, Coach?
Are you a fighter?
Yes.
Told you.
What the fuck? I
Knew
thought
it.
you were
They
a
thought you were a
mage.
mage.
Well, to be fair, like he's got the mage college and he knows magic. I thought that was a like.
Well, I'm the Archmage of Muscles.
Okay, what spells have you seen me cast? I'm not a mage.
A lot! I've seen you cast a lot of magic!
I've seen you cast like 2 spells.
2. That's all I know.
2.
Oh no. We've killed him. He's
Let's
fainted.
see. Are we counting
dead.
all the
He's
power
alive.
words that you've casted? Are we counting the fact that you went into the swamp and just like unleashed
Okay, I think that's a minute.
horrendous
Round 4.
magical explosions? Like
Doesn't haste make you go like for like a bit?
I don't
How
know
long does
any
haste
magic.
last?
A minute.
Oh.
I've just been recasting it, don't worry.
Oh.
Oh. Come on, we're not
In the
done.
middle of the fight, I'll drop it, it'll be funny.
You're trying to kill her. She has lots of
I was already
paperwork to
balancing.
do.
On his level.
Well, you can balance more. And have more fun instead of just fighting like a, you know, wimpy child.
Damn, you just called him a wimpy child?
Eugene is weak. You should underestimate him more.
I'm just saying the way they're holding back their punches, they're like...
I mean, 90% of the time they have to hold back their punches if they're sparring someone, because otherwise they're going to send someone into the stratosphere.
they'll be fine. It's Aether. They can't die here. You can't even die down in Redwall. They'll be fine.
Okay, good luck, Eugene. It's impossible for you to lose. You got this.
You haven't seen them launch someone
What's going on?
off the island.
What's going on here?
Oh, then they'll just teleport back to the Nexus.
Yep.
Yes, but it's funny to watch someone just go off the island and then obviously have to come through the Nexus.
I think it's more funnier if they go off the island, half dead, and then spawn or come back at the Nexus.
I got overconfident.
And just laying there.
So, we're not allowing kicking, right? Straight boxing.
I mean, you can kick if you want. It's not really my thing.
I mean, I don't know how funny that is.
I wonder why it's not his thing. He looks like he has a nice pair of legs to, you know, use for nice, lovely kicks.
I feel like his ice powers keep his legs stiff.
Oh, so he doesn't fall over. Smart. Keeps the center of balance up.
Some people better on the ground.
I don't know if I could theoretically do this where I am.
Okay, alright, come on, center of the ring, come on.
I feel like you're gonna cause an injury, but okay.
I feel like someone's already injured and should be taking it easy, Eugene.
Even then, it's not gonna look good. Oh shit! I can't do it in. Go on my head. Strange.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot for kicking that high.
You just ready yourself and you... What's that? Why is it that hard? What the fuck?
What?
There's a cat somewhere. Ghost cat. Oh, I feel like it's right here. Hello, ghost cat. It's my companion. You just can't see it. Only I can.
Do you need to get like a psychic evaluation? Psychic evaluation done on you?
No.
Are you sure? I can do that for you.
Yes, I'm sure.
I'm
It's
100%
fine.
sure.
You heard it. You heard it. You heard the cat.
I'm deaf.
No,
I can
didn't
sense
hear
it.
anything.
Yes, exactly. It's right here.
Ghost cat biscuits.
Okay, let me remove the ghost cat from the premise. Okay, no, it feels like it's latched onto something on the wall.
I'm not headhunting because I want to tie you up.
I feel like there's like some sort of cushioning here. So that way if I fall over I don't hurt myself, and I feel like he's latched onto it and won't let go.
Oh.
Step number 2. Grab object he doesn't like. This is my metal thingy that you can't see either. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. He's out of here. he ran off that way.
Understood.
Scared the shit out of me. Let me shut my 3-dimensional door.
Cut off the ring. That's it, cut off the ring.
It doesn't allow him to come into my bubble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut off the ring.
You don't sound insane already.
Thanks for these new bracers, they seem to be good.
You need a checkup for up here, you let me know, okay?
Time ravage.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
Let's see how haste keeps haste.
I don't know what that is.
I seem a good time to release this.
No, not at all. You have no idea.
0 close.
How long till round 4's over? Defend yourself at all times. Stay away from the power hand, Eugene.
You know what, I'm not going to just keep the learning simple weapons and fighting monsters. This is too complex for me. People are just weird.
My jaw.
Just find the weak spots and then just like...
Oh. I have 10 seconds to get up.
Do you need healing, Eugene?
I mean, I already know that.
Can we get a 10 count?
Good.
10,
I'm a healer. I
9,
know
8,
that gonna kill you in
7,
like 5 seconds.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ding, ding, ding. Hand around 4. Okay. I got lazy with the guard there, coach. They just caught me, boom, right on the chin.
Yeah, I saw that. Are you?
Slip.
Are you okay?
I'm dropping
sure?
haste.
That's fine. I'll just use all of my mana to circulate water through myself, cooling all my muscles. Can I get a roll?
I'll use my water to stop you, okay?
I cast none.
A 10.
I can still fight.
Are you
drink,
sure?
buddy.
Because I mean, you're not looking good, Gene.
Yo, drink. It's water, hydration, right? Yeah, drink. Go on.
You wouldn't be lying to me, would you, Victor? No.
It's
Victor,
never
you seem like the type of person who'd lie.
You'll be fine. See, I'm happy I didn't mix that up for my other green potion, which is malice. That would have been good.
Your water tastes like shit.
I mean, if you think about it, Red Bull doesn't have any public bathrooms.
No,
of
it
course
doesn't.
it tastes like shit.
We used to go in the crystal.
Why did you have to bring that up?
We can't use it.
God damn it.
I just made Triss realize that most people, if they've used the bathroom in Redwall, they either have to come up here or they have to go into the ocean and shit in the ocean.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Just go into Inkotop.
Little shits floating in the ocean.
No, you just throw it into the lava in Inkotop. Everybody knows that.
That's true. You could just lean over the edge.
Hop a squat on the railing. Round 5.
I mean, don't you think
Welcome to
Red Bull
Aether.
smells a little bit strange?
Round 5.
I'm not thinking about this.
No, they've been there for so long.
Round 5.
They're nose blind to it.
I'm just ignoring
that
this.
makes
The final round. Leave it all in the ring.
So, do we just go till someone's KO'd?
Say again.
Do we just go till
Do you think
someone's
nature
KO'd?
mages use their magic to make it just kind of like instantly like go into the ground, kind of fertilize?
You know what? It would make great
Some would
fertilizer.
decay.
It would.
Just say when the round
So
Maybe I
does
should
human
start
remains.
shitting in a bag and giving it to my nature mages. Leave it at the
Maybe
front
you should.
doorstep.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or you know what you do? That's even funnier. You can get a prank in and give them shit. You put it in a bag, and then you light it on fire, and then they go and they stomp it out.
Understood.
I miss haste.
I mean, to be fair, you have a farm, don't you, in Redwall?
We do.
Yeah.
That's the new thing. I'll just have all my guards go shit in the farm.
Exactly.
I'm not
like,
shitting on a
go.
farm, okay? Like...
But your feces will help with the crop product.
You would want to help Brian, right? I feel like he's a good friend of yours.
I'm not
Like
shitting
all the good it would do. I think they're deciding. They haven't sent a retort back. They just looked at me and...
Is this going to be another, like, voluntold thing that, you know...
You know, I'm
Kind of like how you
glad
promoted
they
me?
live in, Hunter's Call, where we have bathrooms.
I
like,
could just do that,
toilets
couldn't
in
I?
Our own homes.
God damn it.
Do you think people on this island, when the bathrooms are full, they just shit off the side of the island? What's below this island?
I don't know.
I think it's just an ocean, isn't it?
Probably.
Maybe? It'd be really funny if there was like some sort of like town or land down there and it's just like little droplets just falling off and just hitting people. The town praises the shit god.
Man, that just... You know, a lot of people used to tell me that Aether was right above Redwall. Kind of puts that in perspective.
People used to tell me
now.
that too. It's not true at all.
From what I'm aware, there's actually quite the distance between Redwall and Aether.
There is. That's why there's a nexus between it, not just like a drop-off point where you fall off and the magic catches you. No, if you fall off this island, you're dead. If you don't get brought back.
That's why you need to be careful in Hunter's Call for, because if you do fall off the island, you are dead.
Yeah. I imagine even if there is an ocean below, dropping from this height would just...
Splat.
You just go flat. Yeah.
Yeah.
The amount of force you'd be going at by the time you hit the ocean, it'd be like hitting
It'd
concrete.
be like concrete.
Yep.
Well, I feel like we've seen the same thing before. A little research where it says that water is like concrete when you hit it at a certain,
Yeah.
There's just dive head first. At least it'll be less painful that way.
Oh yeah. Yep. If you're falling from this height, head first.
Yeah. If you want to survive, maybe legs first, but...
You need to
But then you have to have a completely relaxed body, and the chances of you having a completely relaxed body is very slim.
Does one of you
Very
mind?
slim.
Oh. Are you... Maybe it's time to, like, throw in the towel, Eugene?
Where does the boo-boo hurt?
This is where you feel it for the next 2 days.
You'll be fine.
Where's the boo-boo?
Wow, look at that. He made Archerus lay down.
Make sure you haven't broken any ribs.
He may have lost, but, you know, he fought well.
It's still a win in my book.
Very long fight.
Maybe Eugene should join the guard. I do need to ask us if he's given me the grain that Asmodee has promised me.
You look very cool.
It's a little too late now. Isn't it?
No, it's a weekly thing. It's why they have the building down in Redwall. Otherwise, they wouldn't have it. Asmodeus didn't want to pay taxes.
Okay, I see.
So, he pays food. Which is still a tax, I just didn't say that.
My neck
No
might have
worries.
snapped though, look at that.
Oh god, it does. Let me just fix that for you. There you go.
Oh my god, Eugene, not your neck. My neck, my boy.
No! There you go, you're all fine.
Okay.
Take a little bit of a rest.
Okay. You said I'm fine, so I'm just gonna get up and be fine.
I rolled a 14. You're probably still in pain, not in a
Power
shitload
word
of pain.
fine.
Power word fine. Yep, sure, let's go with that.
My fucking knee.
Oh, there goes
You could've just walked away, but you didn't, you prick. Ah.
How are you doing? Do you hurt anywhere?
Okay, I'll limp. I'll limp if that's what you want. Good fight.
Do you need a healer, Eugene?
I think that person, Artress's friend is a healer, so they're fine.
Did I do cool?
You did cool.
I was up on the cards, right, until I got knocked out.
Yep.
Good job.
See, I was gearing up to come to the Tower of Purgation to come get you. But then the guy said he let you go.
Trusted individual would risk his life for me.
Well, you're helping me.
Yeah, I know.
Good news, everyone. He doesn't have any broken ribs.
It's just this one's a bit bruised.
Hmm.
You probably should rest.
Probably.
Like every time I tell you, you should probably rest. And then you go,
Probably.
no. And then you go fight someone
Then
else.
he'll be fine.
So who's next?
Oh my god.
No, you probably don't want to.
Maybe you should take a rest.
I'm good, sir. It's only training.
Eugene. Eugene. Maybe take a rest, maybe challenge him when you're more rested up.
I would challenge you, but I don't have the fucking energy to even deal with that right now. And at best, all I can do is pretend at you.
Just go to sleep. There you go. He's resting on sand.
Oh, that's good. Oh.
I'll let you do with him now.
Rest. We can time to
Yeah,
a bed.
put him on the bench.
What we do with
So you have an
people in Hunter's
pen?
Call when
You
they
could
can't stay rested.
draw things on his face.
1 second. Ink.
Wonder what that's about.
I killed him. What are you gonna do about it?
Great.
He just made him sleep because,
No witnesses.
We're gonna go spar. That's fine.
I don't know, you witnessed this. I don't want people to witness my murder.
Oh no.
He's kidding?
No,
why would I
he's
ever
being
Use this.
legitimate.
Use this.
That's boring. I'll just tell him to disintegrate.
Did I pulse?
That's even
boring,
more
'cause then you don't get any action.
Did I pulse?
Yes, this is
Yes.
Yeah, good job in killing him.
He's like super dead.
You want to see him die?
Sure.
I can't die, Victor.
I'm pretty sure people don't die.
Power word.
Eugene, I have poison.
Pretty sure people don't die here. They just kind of again,
I feel like I could very much cast something that could go through that, but we won't. I feel like a
Only
certain
one
spell that
god.
starts with a W would probably. However, I think there's like a binding on my soul that doesn't allow me to cast
did that again. I wonder what would happen.
I wonder what would happen.
I can't die. It's impossible.
Yeah, I know he's correct. What if I drain
have
all
the
the blood
bullet.
from his brain?
I have the bullet with my
would-
name on it.
Recommend
Therefore, I
not
can't
doing
die.
that. Because he might actually die.
Get up.
Ow, I just kneed myself in the head. What the?
Man.
I mean, you need about 3/4 of your blood.
Yeah, if you lose
I
a
used to
quarter, you
take all my
die.
blood out for Asmodeus anyway.
You need about the.
It's like it's the best strategy. If you have water magic and you stab someone, you use your water magic to control their blood because, you know, their blood is made out of, you know, water and other stuff. And then you can just make them bleed faster.
Wait, I'm a water mage.
You could very realistically learn how to control someone's blood. Congrats.
Wait a minute. Oh my god.
You need training. Otherwise you will kill someone.
Sorry, Tris.
Yeah.
Science.
You know what's the funnier part of this magic? I can make someone blush on control. You just point at them, and you make the blood flow to their face.
No, you can't.
Oh, you...
Nope. Goddamn, I shouldn't have said anything.
Are you a water mage as well?
Yes. And metal.
Ooh, do you have any more cool tricks I can use my water magic to enhance my fighting ability? I'm currently a water-cooled machine. And I have infinite electrolytes.
Keep water on you. Like a water skin.
Okay.
That way at any point you can open it. And you can throw the water out of there, turn it into a big spike. You always have your supply of what you need.
Or I can spit on people.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, that is another thing you could do
From
is...
your spit, so you spit needles.
Yeah, yeah, you very realistically could. I hate that. That is disgusting.
Like little bullets, just...
Yeah.
So I just need a pipe, and then I can have a blowgun.
You should do that. I think that'd be really cool.
Like that.
Yeah.
That was loud.
Sorry.
What other magic do you have?
Not you.
That's it. Oh, hang on.
Oh, that's it.
Hold on. I have 2 other spells. Well, apart from creating ice. I need a bookmark. Sorry. Fear spell. It's only level 1.
I'm terrified.
And then I learned, someone taught me this one in New Lockport, but I was told to never use it. Oh no, not that one. Sorry, miscast. Yeah. That's one of my banned spells.
How's is it?
Lucky that was only over Victor. What does that spell do?
Huh? I guess we'll
That
never
other
know.
spell.
Therefore,
I guess we will never know.
You're forced to kiss.
I don't make the
But
rules.
that's what the spell. That's why I was told to never use it. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Mwah.
Yeah,
See, it
that'll
doesn't
do
say
it.
when you have to do it.
No, but it's gotta be immediate. That's what's the, we can't just save it up.
You guys don't just carry pocket coal with you?
I do.
I don't
Well, I
even want
guess-
to say what I carry with me.
Well, thanks to Lord
Also, I feel
Asmodeus.
like someone's
Hey, you want some candy?
voices are broken.
I caught these a while ago. 6 bats!
Oh,
5
I may have
bats.
just killed one.
And then we also have my... Whoa! Arcane Binding Spell! I have an Arcane Binding Spell.
One of my Inquisitors gave me this.
Oh,
Ah!
now
A
that's
tomato. There we go.
Tomato?
Here, I have a drink.
Tomato.
You want to try it?
Tomato.
A one?
Tomato.
It's very hard. It's very hard with my brain. Tomato.
Tomato.
Kept going.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Don't I have the same thing?
Tomato.
Tomato.
Uh-oh.
Tomato.
Yeah, see?
It vanished before my very eyes.
I have no
That's
clue
because it was
what's
an
happening anymore.
illusion. Ooh. Smoke bomb. Oh, where did he go? Where did he go? Where's
I
everyone
was going
going?
to actually go over there and smack that area. I'm so glad I stopped myself.
Shower of sparks. Yeah. Oh, that's not sparks. Let me try that again. There you go.
That's confetti.
See, all of you
That
can
looks
turn
worse.
invisible. All I can do is just.
I can't even do that.
What the hell? What even is that?
Smoke bomb.
You can do that with
What
your
the-
water magic.
Well,
Create
the thing is,
steam.
I can't turn invisible.
No, I can't.
They're just fast.
Ah.
Sorry, I just don't.
I just... Like, I probably could.
Why are you here?
I probably could, but like, I
Asshole.
can't.
That'd probably hurt a lot, but it's fine.
Dickhead.
Beach ball. Boing.
Beach ball. Yeah. Gee, I'm a fire elemental. It's like ice marks me.
Yes or no?
Dickhead.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the call. I'm gonna keep
Anyway,
this.
so
Of course.
so things are fine here. I just saw smoke everywhere. I just
Yeah, that was my smoke bomb.
We had it handled.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
my
there was a
smoke
mini
bomb.
explosion.
You have smoke bombs?
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
it's gonna happen. It's
Who
gonna
doesn't know
happen
where one
again.
of smoke bombs? There's something in.
Oh.
Who doesn't have smoke? Just- there you go. But no, I didn't know you had smoke bombs. Nice.
Hmm. Oh, do you want me to hold that?
She kind of a smoke bomb.
Is this loaded? It is.
Well, now
Not
it's
anymore.
Not anymore.
Yes, safety
You
first.
probably could have just checked to see if you had
Smoke
water in
bomb.
it.
That was a dead.
Kicked up a lot of dust though. Throw it really hard. Just me?
It's fine. There's flash powder in here somewhere.
Why?
Ooh, I have some of that. I mean, nobody gave me that. Don't
What?
don't check my pockets.
Have you been flash powdered before?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I've been flash powdered before.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I
Doesn't
flash powdered all
necessarily
of my
work.
guards.
Oh, but it doesn't. Go ahead.
How do I become a guard?
Doesn't overly
How do I
work.
become an inquisitor?
Oh, Inquisitor, that's a whole nother thing. To become a guard, you talk to one of my captains, my commander. The
Yeah.
Red Wall
Oh,
Guard
I'm already.
is-
Oh, I'm already the captain of the Red Wall Guard. Well, I'm the captain.
Oh, the captain's
did have-
captain, I see.
Yeah, I did have an armband, but somebody took it off and burnt it.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah,
I
people
think
are
that
mean.
means your right of being captain of captains has been revoked.
Tris,
You
am I a
have to
good
fight.
captain?
Well, I mean, you haven't introduced yourself to the mayor yet, so I mean, you haven't been
Yeah, but I've been helping
at
the
any of our
mayor.
trainings.
It's very good.
Well, yeah, because I outlevel you.
No,
You know,
it's
I
not
outrank
acid,
you.
it's malice. Very different.
But you got to lead from
Oh,
the
can I
front.
have some malice?
Oh no,
Yeah, but
no.
I could be a covert operations manager. You don't know what the captain does. It's above your pay grade.
Do I know what the captain does? Is it above my pay grade?
No. You know what the captain does.
Yeah,
We've discussed it at length, remember? Wink.
Yeah, you wouldn't know, squad lead. Congrats, captain.
No, wait, no, I'm not getting promoted again. What? I'm still learning how to be a squad lead. You can't make me captain.
How, Captain?
If they don't want to be captain, can I be captain? And then I can be captain? I gotta collect all of the titles.
I'm so glad that
I promoted them without them knowing, and then they didn't like it.
Oh, there's a...
I start getting the ranks, then I'll be more concerned.
Okay, so can I be Petty Officer, Deputy Lieutenant Deluxe Eugene of the Inquisitor Guard?
He's such joking. We already have.
You can drink this whole thing.
What is that?
Okay.
Or at least I'm hoping he's joking.
You want to smell? You probably will figure it out really fast.
Poison.
What is that?
Can I have a sip? I want some malice. It sounds nice. I don't harbor any negative feelings towards anyone.
No?
Promise. Nope.
I feel like that just burnt my nose off.
Not even the people
no,
that sentenced me and all my
smell good.
friends to death.
I mean, you won't die if you drink it. It's true, you can't die in Aether, but...
I can't die anyway because I have the bullet with my name on it. Therefore, I can't be shot by it.
It's true, I should just let him drink it, shouldn't I?
I will kick you if you let them drink it.
Yeah, I'll drink it.
Please. I want to drink
I'll
the potion.
No, you
kick
won't
you
be affected
twice
by
if
it.
you let them.
What do I get if you
Fighting.
drink it?
A good laugh?
That is true, it would be a good laugh.
I will attempt to lick your knees.
One thing from my pocket. This unreasonable amount of pocket lint.
It's a good deal. Pocket lint
A
you
yo-yo?
use for certain things.
Yeah,
Use it
go
to start
ahead.
fires.
Go ahead. Make sure your knees are straight for me.
Yeah, a yo-yo or this cool rock I found. It's a garnet.
Oh, just a sip.
I couldn't find any
Okay, I'm going to kick you.
So, how dead is he?
I'm not affected. I'm the best. I can hold my drink.
Just give it time. Sometimes people do. Malice will slowly start making you bleed from all of your facial regions, and then all of your organs will shut down eventually.
Oh no.
We should probably get him to a healer.
I'm right here.
I'm kind
I
of
can
curious to
parry
see
it.
what will happen. He won't die. He'll be fine.
I can parry it. Sir? I can parry it.
What's with you and your high rolls today?
I don't know. It's 3 19s in a row.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flush all of my remaining magic as water through my body to try and hyper-destroy all of the potion. Neutralize it. It's called
Hey, Eugene,
science.
do you want a tasty snack?
No, I'm focusing.
He's holding on longer than most.
I'm the most powerful. I'm the Archmage of
He did
Muscle.
drink it, and I didn't.
Eugene
put it into
just
his
drank a whole
bloodstream by using it
entire
on a knife.
bottle of malice.
Yeah, I overheard.
I'm
I
the universe's
overheard.
strongest.
It's
Strongest.
I'm trying to think how the best way to get it out of him, what like his body would be. It would be making him throw up, right? Just not the
No, it's
blood.
way too late.
So I'm
It's a bit
starting
too
to feel
late
not
now,
so
yeah.
good. I don't feel super great, sir.
Everyone
Tommy
realizes
feels
I'm a
funny.
practical healer, not a medical healer, right? And I'm trying to figure out how to...
Yes.
Oh no.
You could bloodlet him.
He's bleeding. Yeah, that's
I
the
think I
blood.
just coughed up a little blood.
Yeah, let's...
maybe we should get him to the healer's hut.
I think
don't know
I think
how-
I'm gonna tank it. I think the
Wow.
worst is behind me.
They are a healer, so.
Oh, well.
For anything you do.
Yeah.
There it is. Come on. We're moving over to the
Help
benches
me.
over here.
No, I can do it. I'm fine.
No,
You know what? I am surprised. It's like a whole minute or two.
I think a little while.
Why did you let him drink that?
He grabbed it from my hand. I don't know what you mean. I had no choice.
You mean like how someone can just grab your gun?
Do I have a gun? I shouldn't have a gun.
On
You
your
do have a
back.
gun?
Don't know what you mean. It's always, my rapier's always been there. I know you can't take it. She did melt magic to take it out. He does not look okay over there.
No, he doesn't.
No.
It's a good experience. You know, you've heard stories of kings that drink a little bit of poison each day to get used to the immunity. It's kind of like that, except to the extreme.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of the walking example of that, but I haven't drank like an entire bottle of poison. Usually that was like over a long extended period of time.
It is the second worst poison anyone can make.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Right below purple worm poison, and that's hard to get because you need to kill purple worm. So
probably one of the poisons that would even do me in.
Probably would do most people in, yes.
They're working on it.
I'm thoroughly surprised.
Hopefully he doesn't die. Well,
He can. He won't.
like how would that work with the protections?
He'll be fine.
Like, does he like nearly die but doesn't die?
Well, so technically the protections will realize that you are in a critical state, about to die, and then it will use magic to stop you from dying. So think of a way of it's probably going to be using some sort of nature potentially to nullify the poison, I would assume. I don't know exactly. That's what I guess. He's fine. He's got a trusted healer with him.
Right.
I would never let him die.
I know, but still.
It's a really ominous thing to say as you're messing with your
As
blade.
I pull a sword out, yes, I know. I've never, ever let him die. Not at all. Yeah, no. So he's still alive, moving. I should probably go give him the anti-poison.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea, yeah.
Not every day that you see a poison that would actually probably be pretty good at killing me.
Yeah. Yeah, this... I don't know my poison, so that must be potent stuff. But... It's... Remember a friend of mine who's an alchemist said that there has to be different vectors that it goes through.
Such a good
Not all poisons can be, what's the word? Will have a different effect if ingested instead of applied to a weapon, and like when it wounds somebody, it's...
Because it's going directly into the veins. It's more effective when, more effective when it goes straight into the bloodstream, as that's where most poisons are going to make their way. However, there are different poisons. There's one that is better when ingested because it does something to the stomach mainly, or the organs as it passes through, versus going into the bloodstream. That one specifically is one you're supposed to use on a blade and then cut them with it. But it can still be absorbed into the bloodstream if drunk.
I see.
There are some poisons that can work through the skin, but typically those take a lot longer to work. Those are more for long-term assassinations, particularly where you want, someone to slowly die, make it look like they're getting sicker and sicker until they eventually die. Make it seem like they got some kind of illness.
I'm severely out of my depth. But it does come with a question. This creature that's apparently in this island, is that the same one that is responsible for that scale we found way back?
I wouldn't know. Who did we give that scale to anyway?
Then we gave it to Calbanda after he managed to put it in a box.
I mean, I kind of got knocked out. Like, there was some weird magic with the scale. As soon as I picked it up, I just went...
This sounds a bit similar, because we theorized it was from a creature that was in the island, and it was draining everybody's magic the moment it touched that scale. If it's the same creature, then, if I remember correctly...
Like it from what I heard from the meeting.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, touching it is going to be a problem, which means that anybody who's attempting to fight it in melee is going to have a hard time. And if it eats magic, then magic weaponry and spells ain't going to really do much against it. Then given the size, I don't know if any... No?
Because remember, the Daedra also have magic resistance where magic doesn't work on them. However, enough magic used will actually cause them to overexert. That's how you actually get Daedric Steel, is by hitting them with enough magic. When they die, the part of them, the way I look at it, is imagine an entire field around my body. And as you hit it with magic, it pushes in. So, now you have a little section of magic when it's pushed in when they die, that this piece of metal will drop off. Kind of similar. I feel like there is a chance that if you were to hit this creature with enough magic at a single location, you could cause damage to it.
Okay. I was mainly thinking of an alternative, just in case that don't work. But then again, that requires the sourcing of enough poison that it would affect its own immune system, as it were.
Probably wouldn't. But who knows?
No? Yeah.
Well, it depends. A lot of larger creatures are very resilient to poison. Need the entire building to be full of poison. And obviously that's expensive unless you get weak poison. If it's weak poison, that's barely going to do anything because, well, it's weak.
Yeah. That's true. Okay. I mean, I think folk know more about it than I do, so I'll defer to expertise. But, yeah, was just thinking this all sounded slightly familiar from what I remember. It's just that when we first got that scale, it wasn't so much a case of there being a barrier by which it was stopping things dead. It was actively, like, because it's effectively eating magic. Although I suppose enough magic in a system of that nature might tend to overload it in a similar fashion, I guess.
It also depends on what type of magic it uses. Let's say if it has a specific affinity that it has, if you get runes of the opposite affinity, activate them and throw them in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, as I was saying to Julian earlier, the chances of me being here for the actual fight are fairly slim, but if that's the case, if I can't make it, then what I will do is I will endeavor to bring along supplies so that it will at least make the aftermath a bit easier to deal with.
Exactly.
Well, I think I'm going to go stretch my legs. Nice talking to you both.
Yep. And if you need an expert with poison, you know who to talk to.
course. Thank you very much. Take care.
I guess I'm not expert, but I know my thing or two.
You can look at a poison and identify it from your background.
Mm-hmm.
I can make the poisons.
Oh, you don't want to know.
Ooh.
You're a merchant, right?
Yes.
Do you have connections to the Solitarian Collective?
Yes, I was literally in their latest meeting about fighting the Daedra.
Perfect. Can I source a large number of mana crystals from you?
Who's got a burn?
For the purposes of the fight
excuse
in a couple of days?
What?
Did you get a mana burn by chance? This one's telling me.
I called taxi.
You're welcome.
It's not good to let those sit around. They only get worse. They can get really bad if they go left untreated.
I'm going to be getting a bunch of...
Okay, if you have a mana burn, you're getting it taken care of now.
Yes, anything to store... mana.
It won't take long at all.
Mana burn, you should get it treated
Take it
before
off.
it
There's
actually
it's
takes
small, but it's there.
Have mages absorb mana into
Actually, that's not so bad.
and send them back.
Well, walk me through
So-
the process here.
We don't lose out on the energy.
So
in it,
essentially, what
because
we're
trying
doing
to
is we're
exhaust it.
just taking
I
these
want to
conduits
get
that
as much
have
of that energy back to the island.
essentially the weave has like snapped back at it. We're trying to put it all back where it's supposed
I
to
told
be
him about
in a
you, so
physical sense.
he has something to talk to you about.
My concern with
So
is
it
if we do
looks
a
a little
direct
something like
transfer
this. Try and
from
pay
the
attention to how the
monster to
weave moves when I do
that
this
can backfire.
rolling.
And it can pull from
Or
the
even
island.
connecting yourself directly to
With a
it,
16,
Yeah.
takes it
you'll
over
start to
itself
see your
and
mana burn recede slowly
my plan
as your
is
conduits are
to
put back in their proper place.
Have people pull mana from it into these crystals until they're at
Hey, see, there we go.
capacity,
That's
and
no
then
fuss.
Send those crystals back.
Better than to just leave it, right?
Teleporter that'll be somewhere
Of course.
in the field,
Okay.
so they can collect them and then put them away, and then they drop them.
I was just kind of hoping to not get a squad of
back
people.
here or on a small demiplane where you can store it.
It's really no problem.
That's the idea. It adds a
Appreciate it.
step for safety.
Of course.
Thank you.
To be fair, he told me.
Understand though that
I'm fighting you.
we are gonna use the Solitarian Collective. That's
we're
gonna
fist fighting
mean
later.
that they
You can't find
That's kind of how it goes. I just thought I could
That's not true.
do it just because when you do it wrong, you know,
my soul
there's a
to
chance
battle
you
or
could
so
make the
battle
mana
walk.
burn worse. So I just
That's what it
wanted to make
is.
sure they.
No, money is money, but having to...
But now you've seen how it's
You
done,
talking
so
to
you'll
me?
have a better idea when you get to try.
No, I was saying you should take
for the
care of yourself.
demonstration. Thank you for
Yeah.
Thank you for allowing him to demonstrate.
I mean, yeah.
That would be
So I've been told I didn't really have a choice.
Trying to source what I can
Yeah.
from here, but we're talking
You know,
about enough
he will
to
not-
several artifacts.
I think that was the
probably.
ritual thing. I think I just messed up a little
It's
bit.
not something I can source my own.
No.
Of course, I'm going through you.
Given what y'all were doing, a little tiny mana burn like that's probably a best case scenario as far as things going wrong.
I
mean, yeah.
And Rift
that will
didn't
have to be paid back if
think to
it
take
comes
you to a
back.
healer
We'll
to
see.
get that taken
We'll
care
see
of
how big the
immediately?
payment is gonna be.
Well, I didn't really process what it was. I kind of knew that something went wrong, but I just didn't
Hopefully
know
it does a lot for
how
us.
wrong,
I'm
and then I
sure that
realized that my arm was
if this
hurting a
were
little bit, and then
So you didn't
Halifax,
tell
I took off
him?
my glove, and
help cover the. Just
I didn't know
reducing
anything
his
was
overworkload.
wrong until I
He'd
took my
be
glove
the
off,
one
which was
sourcing the energy.
literally
Okay.
over there. So
With him though,
Well, mana burn can be very
mate,
serious. You want to make
money
sure
means
that you
nothing
get it
to them.
taken care of as
think
soon
that he
as
can do
possible. The
things
longer,
that are worth more than
like
money.
the
He
mayor
can just
said when he was
grab
walking
these
past,
enchanted
he
items
was
out of
just
nothing.
saying that he didn't need you. He
Well,
was
not
just
that nothing,
saying
you're still
if you
gonna
leave
see
it in place, it can infect and be worse. So it's something you need to get taken
Not to
care of.
mention-
It's very serious.
No,
Not to mention if you attempt to cast with a mana burn still,
he yelled at us.
they can
for
get
saying we needed money,
exponentially
and then
worse.
he held out his hand and
yeah, I
pulled
tried to
his
do that
sword out of his
before.
hand from
That was
nothing.
fun.
Well, yeah, that's literally.
I've done it too, against my better judgment.
Magical coins. They literally have.
You know.
Don't always have the convenience to get that traded.
Notice that.
Let's go back to the bar.
Yeah.
I was getting a gift for Eugene and Vila's wedding.
Just a minor burn.
I asked him if he could make something, and he just
Did he get it
out
done?
of thin air made a skillet of non-stick.
No, he was doing it.
But I'm
No,
glad
I
you're
was
okay.
watching.
I demonstrated to him how it's done.
Yeah, that's a really good useful
Like I said, hoping to keep it quiet at least. I didn't want to be the the reason why that's messed up. So I think I just kind of painted myself into making it not work properly. I'm still a new mage-ish. I don't really know how magic works. Like they do.
I mean, neither do I. Whenever Riv talks about magic, it just feels like everything's going over my head.
Yeah.
Let's just say a few seats in the collective were empty.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly, I'm trying to do, and I guess that was a lot harder with a giant group of people than, just me, making your hand hot or something, because I can do that. That stuff I can do easily. I guess the big group of people is very different.
I mean, I stole him like a magic book from our last mission, and he asked me like what was in it, and I was like, I don't know, like. So I give him the book, and he's like, apparently it has some really good info in it. So.
Mr. Marigold said, if Mr. Marigold actually
that's good.
come on, let's go.
I don't know,
I was able to read like the beginner thing pretty well, but that's pretty much it.
Like whenever he gets into his nerdy rambling, it's just like, yep, you're cute.
You behold me.
Like this is really adorable. I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about, but it's very cute. You're this smart and enthusiastic about it.
There we go.
Have you ever done the thing where you open up a magic book and then you just kind of sit there and like, I don't know what this means, and then he's like, oh, don't worry, let me tell you about it, and then you just let him go, and just
all
like,
the
yep,
time.
okay, perfect.
I sold my soul for access to that.
I'm surprised he still has not noticed.
Yeah,
this
I
is
sold my soul to
amazing.
Asmodeus for access to the plane of 1 million bats.
This is great.
I can summon them.
Maybe I should do that more often, actually, now that I think about it.
People seem to have sold their soul and
Yep.
just
It just kind of helps.
However, reworded the contract with him.
I
I
agree.
think it helps me not to get
I
so nervous.
Fit in a loophole.
Yeah.
He has me for
Oh,
the next year
right,
of my
I should
life.
probably tell you about the thing.
If
What
I
thing?
were to go to the Feywilds or anywhere where time works differently and go through a year very quickly, contract would be over.
Damn it.
No,
Okay, yeah, come on.
So I can get out of it whenever I want.
Or okay.
Yes.
I mean, so as soon as I have a need for my soul, as soon as I need my soul back, I'll just do that.
Yeah?
You can be here too, I guess, if you want. Yeah, you can. That's fine. Oh, yeah, no, I'm okay. Well, physically. So, you probably noticed I have my helmet on.
Mm-hmm.
That is for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You are probably catching up on this pretty quick. Stepdad is kind of involved with the mercenary group. And yesterday there was a person that went to Redwall, and they gave me a letter saying it was for some fire elemental, and of course, the only fire elemental I know is Julian, and then maybe the few trickled in people that Julian brings in, so I was like, it's probably for Julian.
Right.
Get the letter to Julian. The letter just says, I found you. Gee. And I was like, okay, that could be like, maybe Julian pissed off somebody, right? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I asked to look at the letter again, and I recognized the handwriting, and it's from my stepdad. So he's found me. He knows I'm at least in Redwall or around Redwall or whatever. I don't think the mercenary at least knew who he was talking to, so I think I'm still at least a little okay.
What
But
does your stepdad look like?
white hair, skin color kind of like mine. Blue eyes. I don't know. Armor. Normally a bright armor.
And you said this letter was delivered in Redwall?
Yeah, I was about to leave the Nexus really quick, but they just kind of walked in and was like, "Hey, I'm this person, and here you go, boom, take it." And I thought I was doing, a good job for someone, but
And I take it you don't want him to find you?
yeah, I'm gonna be probably wearing my helmet for a while until whenever this gets
know
resolved.
a thing or two about not wanting to be found by your stepdad, so you have my full support. I'll keep an eye out, and I'll also ask around with the guards, see if he shows up. I'll give you a warning if I see him around.
Yeah.
If he asks, I will also spread around that if anyone of that description asks about you, I will instruct them not to say anything.
I would also let anybody know then, he's good with mind magic. So just, be careful of that kind of stuff. He can probably make illusions and whatever else, and
I have a thing for that, so it's fine. Kind of funny that it was originally for Lady Albaida, but could be useful here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to some big bad that was threatening a lot of problems.
Wow, actually you were a lot more not worried about any of that. Okay.
Look, I'm running away from my own issues, so I kind of understand, so... You're running away from mercenaries, I'm running away from my former assassin family that wants to bring me back.
That's... okay, yeah, that'll do it. You're the second person who says assassin family. Okay.
Well, I mean, they take orphans, they train them up. Orphans don't have to worry about, are more manipulative, into things. And, the full family angle just helps, seal loyalty, so it's not uncommon for assassin groups.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm really good with my daggers. I was taught how to use daggers with mercenary stuff.
Yep.
I don't remember a lot of it, though. A lot of it's muscle stuff, because mind magic stuff.
Well, for me, it's just repetition, hours of training.
Yeah, that'll do it. Rift already knows about this. I told him when it happened. Julian knows about it. I just told my father. That's pretty much it. So, yeah.
I mean, I pretty much trust you as much as I trust Rift, so...
Oh. Wait, really?
Well, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be with him if I didn't trust him, and by extension, I wouldn't, I trust anyone he's with, so...
Oh. Thanks. Well then good, I'm glad I told you. Because I really have no idea what I'm doing.
Look, I'm kind of lucky in the fact that I come from a world with little to no magic, And, you know, they don't want to touch the nexus points. So
I'll do it.
they did try sending one person after me, but they haven't sent anyone else since. So I'm assuming they just gave up on me.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, mine isn't so scared about that stuff, so they're gonna be
Yeah.
eventually.
Mm.
I had a feeling they were going to be. I don't know, I guess I wasn't expecting it to be so soon.
Mm.
So. Yep, okay, we're done docking, it's fine.
What are you pointing at? I don't see anything.
The master of stealth. Kaboom! It was me, Eugene, all along.
Oh, damn!
Are they're not feeling up to the hijinks today? What's going on?
They have a lot they're dealing with.
What the fuck, man? If you can't laugh, you'll cry. What's the point? You shouldn't get tied up in the things that hold you back in life. You should laugh at the absurdity of it all.
Mm.
Like, watch this.
Alright, let's get you to the healers. Why do you keep doing this to yourself? Come on.
See?
Come on.
I'm fine. What's the point? If life has no meaning, then why should you get stuck up on it?
Depending on how you
Look, I'm not going to debate
look,
whether life has meaning or not.
Just in here.
And
Just in here, there's a potion.
I don't even know the wording of it. Like,
Alright. Alright.
Unreasonably unethical.
Yeah, like menstrual cramps.
I don't think it's that bad. It's like, it's a thing people go through. To say that it's torturous would be to say that people get tortured every month. And that they...
Yes, that would be pretty accurate.
Do you enjoy your monthly menstrual cramps?
No.
Is it torture?
Yes.
Would you like it if a mage create a spell called menstrual cramps and start casting it on people?
Okay, Riff, I'm gonna fucking murder you. Don't do this.
Okay, well now I can't do it because my girlfriend told me not to.
Exactly. I could just kill them. I could just kill them right here and right now.
They would
you know. I would what? I would
he would not.
Do you want to? I will.
Look, he would not care.
That's what Julian's. That's what you and Julian told me. You just gonna
over there on the platform.
I didn't tell you that.
Julian told me
You
that.
can't die.
He
You
will not
cannot
care.
die.
Like,
how close you
I
can
have
get to
better
dead
means
is
of telling
a
him
whole
no.
nother thing. Like
Rift. If you create that spell.
Wait, does this have to...
No, I've already said no. Just shush.
Okay. All right.
I'm not going to create that spell. I have other spells to work on.
I like the power.
If you cast that spell and you work on that spell,
for bending cheek,
I will find you and I will cast and wish that you never get bitches in your life.
Fuck.
Does that still work if he already has some?
They disappear.
No, it's just confirming for the future.
Damn, I disappear? That sucks.
You killed Triss. Congratulations.
Womp womp.
I don't know how the whole death here works.
You don't die, but you can be close to
Okay,
death.
so the way that I can explain it to you, right? Right now, if I were to take out this and I were to stab you in the head, the island, you don't die instantly from most blows. You are still alive for fractions of the second, and the island will pick up on that, and it will throw a lot of magic at you to make sure you do not die. It's the same thing down in Redwall. It will counterspell it because it knows that it's a deadly spell. There's only specific spells that can go through the bubble, and no one can cast. Well, most people cannot cast them. Maybe have an answer.
If no one can die, does that mean people can be gutted and forced to live?
they will be gutted, and then the magic will force their guts back into their body and sew the wound back up. It is the most painful experience you can go through. Right now, if I slit Triss's throat, they will slowly start to suffocate on their own blood until the point where they are about to die, and then the island will mend it and then force blood back into their body. It is the worst thing ever. And you probably do not want to experience it.
What about a spell called Inside Out that takes someone's organs and just...
If it kills them, then it will probably stop it.
What about time Rubble slammed Slaver Man into ground?
I mean, here's a slaver. He deserved it.
Fair. Sounds like he deserved it. But, again, it's around the same premise of any time that the person will get close, it will revert their body back to stage 1 and stabilize them, but they'll still be fucked up. Triss will still have a nasty scar on their neck from the blade, but
you cannot
at some
be killed.
point, if you start attacking someone and they get on a critical state and then you attack them again, the island will stop you. And if you attack again, the island will send you back to the nexus. And if you keep coming back and doing it, at some point the island will completely ban you from the island for an X amount of time.
There is a sentience. There is a sentience of the island
feel like
that is very powerful.
You would have? Well, if you never got critical then, yes.
Yeah. There is a sentience to the island. It is not some kind of rule that you can loophole your way around. It is aware. It is understanding. It can tell when you're fucking around, and you will find out.
Okay. That kind of makes sense. So it's sentient...
Yeah. Think of it as
Assuming
a sentient
the crystal,
being.
wherever it is.
It is everything, and we don't know the details. Those are kept confidential so that it can't be abused.
There's only a few people that can get through the magics.
And the stuff that doesn't really kill you, but is unsavory or...
Yeah,
torturous.
That's the tower.
It's banned by the police.
Yes.
You can't even work your way around it. Like, if I opened a portal under you, that put you above, I don't know, like a pond of lava. If you didn't want to, the magic just wouldn't work. You would just be standing there on the portal, and you wouldn't go in.
There is technical loopholes to it. If I were to take out a rune and put it on the ground, and I'd say, Triss, pick that up and activate it, and Triss will willingly pick it up and activate it, then you could be teleported away. I think that there's definitely loopholes around it, but because that's what they're willing.
Yeah, Fey favors can work as well, even if you don't.
If you're not willing, it doesn't happen. If you are willing, it happens.
If you've been
it doesn't go through the death thing. If Triss is willing to die right now, they will not die. That's the one thing that does not go through. The island will not let someone die here. However, if I put the rune down on the ground and I say, Triss, teleport, or grab it and teleport yourself away, Triss picks up and teleports away, they were willing, and then I can go to that teleport, and then I can kill Triss.
The trust, and it's just trust. You lied.
Yes.
You throw her into...
At that point, it's
presumably
without knowledge.
Death pit or blank, Philboard, you know, she dies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you know, Califax can go through it because he owns the magic, the island. Down in Redwall, I can kill who I want because I'm the mayor there. I can go through their own magic because I need to arrest people. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go through and start slaughtering people.
So does that mean the same thing happens
Technically.
Here's a
However,
right, so that's
if you're mind controlled, can you still kill people down there?
No.
Why not?
Because that's someone else forcing me to do something.
Fair enough. Okay.
So you're within the bubble.
Technicality, I can kill people. However, I feel like a few people called caretakers would be very upset with me, and I feel like that wouldn't actually work.
So Redwall is within the bubble, but the place that Julian invited me to, which Glass City, isn't.
The Glass City is
the only
under
places that have a bubble
protections.
is here. Okay, well then the Glass City has added it. I know Aether and Redwall have the bubble. Same thing for the swamps of Redwall.
Yeah.
However, the reason why Redwall can still be attacked by Daedra is because the Daedra's magic is so powerful and chaotic that they can go through the protections. If the Daedra were to come here, they realistically could go through the protections.
Think of it as there is a source of that protection that gets weaker the farther out you go. On Aether, it's incredibly strong, so it's hard to get in. Redwall the distance between Redwall and the swamp is pretty great. You have to take a boat to get to the swamp. So it takes. It's easier for them to cut through there. I'm trying to research Daedric portal magic, but it's fucking weird because their portal magic works through their anti-magic.
Be very fucking careful with that.
Because
if you open a Daedric portal for yourself, and you're like, oh, I'll just go through it. We don't know if a bunch of Daedric will come through that. Don't tempt fate. Do it with someone who is powerful and they know what happens.
Learning to create the portals in the same way of casting that the Daedra do, so that I can interfere with their portal magic. Because their portal magic.
Like that.
Yeah, I'm not creating portals for where
when
they
it comes
go.
to with spells that don't have like fill space.
Say that again.
Travel magic and portal magic, right? There's various ways. It's about visualization. If you want to visualize it as folding space, like
not fold,
the space between
filling space.
Filling space.
Say
someone's lungs with water.
With water.
Oh, so that's things, right? You just
you just pull either from the wave or from yourself to turn the magic into that.
Yeah, you either turn the magic into the item, or you get the item from somewhere else. A lot of conjuration.
This well is constantly spewing water and has never run out ever.
Yeah.
Isn't there just a
I wonder how it works when it comes to...
Well, yeah, it drains and goes back up, but eventually water evaporates.
Residents, but like evil people. How it comes to that when you're like...
How would it evaporate? There's no sun.
Sand. For example, and you create it in their bowels, and they die eventually.
Water can still evaporate even if it's not inherently hot to the point where the sun.
When it comes to evil.
I guess at a very slow rate.
Very slow rate, but you can imagine
I figured the groundskeepers just dealt with it.
You know, the groundskeepers didn't exist here all the time because the magic.
If you attack, Daedra, or I'm not sure how you got to pronounce it. The evil people that attack Redwall or Aether in general, and you attack them with, create water in wherever their body, whatever in their body is. Does that work? Because it was a thing in my world.
At that point,
so you're asking about
not seen after.
You're filling someone's lungs with water.
Even if there's not open space, you can still cast magic. I am a water and metal mage. If right now I wanted to, I could fill Rift's body full of so much blood that they might just explode.
Actually, we would both explode.
However, it's not easy.
If you're using metal, then opposite affinities, we go blue.
Okay, well, we would both explode because opposite... Triss would explode.
So, unless it's interfering with, opposites,
here's the thing.
It would
Oftentimes, you need line of sight or line of effect on what you're doing, because it's about visualization. It's very hard to affect things without being able to see them, because you're stretching your imagination to imagine all conditions. If I walked behind that building and I told you to, where are my lungs? How am I standing? What am I doing? So if you can perfectly imagine someone's internal organ structure to the point where, I know exactly where your lungs are, and I can imagine them being filled with sand. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a complicated spell, but it is possible. Filling someone's lungs with sand is actually probably very good. Yeah.
Yes. If right now I want to teleport behind that tent, and let's say I know what's behind that tent, so I can teleport to it because I know a very good visualization of both islands. However, let's say this here and I just stood here and I don't know what's behind that tent. If I try to teleport behind that tent, either it's not going to work, I could miscast and teleport. There could be a lot of things that go wrong. Magic, although it's really cool, is extremely fucking dangerous, and people do not understand the negative effects of magic. If I'm fighting Triss or Rift right now, and they were to start casting, I'm guessing, Arcane.
Yeah.
One way I could counter that really easily is using my metal magic, or if I don't want to get hurt myself, I could just simply pull out one of my rune stones that's imbued with metal magic, walk a good distance away. Alright, go on. Cast it.
According to Califax, that does not work.
then he needs to make that known because I've been told by it
Yes.
has worked. I will talk to him about that.
Yeah.
Because if it's an
the reason is
active rune of a
because
certain magic, it should.
magic itself gets hurt by affinity explosions, and so it will seek out, in the same way that the consciousness of Aether seeks out people responsible for harm, magic will seek out the source.
I think he's very much.
That is what I was told. We will find out. You can certainly ask him.
I'll speak with him about that, because I understand that explanation. However, it's still opposite affinities.
It is still opposite affinities. It would explode. We would both be hurt. Even if you were completely removed from the situation, magic itself would find you and hurt you. It would feed back.
I feel like that's just him trying to get rid of min-maxing.
Perhaps it's that he doesn't want opposite affinity explosions to be something people do because it's an
willingly do.
It's a consequence.
I
It's a
understand
bad
where he's
thing.
coming from.
Out of character, I would imagine it like the way, very stupid example, Minecraft, crystal PvP. It hurts you like shit, but it works.
Yeah.
I feel like I can understand his reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want someone to go up to against the big boss and just be like, rune of this magic, rune of this magic, rune of this magic.
Yeah.
However, I've already multiple times used that too in duels, so I feel like he should make that very well known.
There's a lot of things. Hello there, sir. Are you?
Hello. I just walk in and you immediately start talking about throwing crystals at something. Is there a festival?
We're discussing magic theory.
We're discussing magic because magic is very confusing.
So, you discuss magic by... Oh, I didn't quite realise that you were the experimentalists. Okay.
I am.
I am very much the experimentalist.
So it
Magic
is
theory
just
is-
you take mana crystals and then you just literally throw it at the wall to see what sticks.
Well, you see, actually, I put, I took a mana crystal of fire, and I mailed it through our mail system to someone with an earth affinity. And when they picked it up, they exploded. I then confirmed that it is not illegal to send bombs in the mail.
I feel like there is an oversight somewhere.
A little bit.
You're gonna be hunted down by the magical police.
I have been hunted down by the magical police.
That was for your chrono
That was for my
bullshit
chronomancy.
magic. I was hunted down 2 days ago because I casted a spell they didn't like, and it took them 30 minutes to find me. I'm still so proud of that.
Seamus also found me for casting men butt crack too much and hit me with the old dick twist. Which is not testicular torsion. The old dick twist is a different spell.
Question: mending. When it comes to mending, can I mend?
Welcome to
different stuff,
Aether.
or does it have to be the same?
It depends if you can
I
visualize
have been
it.
here
Yes.
once
What
a
about mending armor
long
to
time ago. George.
No, it cannot be
Nice to meet you,
organic,
George.
right?
My name is
doesn't work
Tris.
on
Cannot
organic
affect
material.
Nice to meet you.
Typically, you could modify
Yes,
it, but at
pleasure.
that point,
I
mending.
mean,
Then you're making your own spell.
handshakes are commonplace here. You don't have to worry about any strange
point, you're
binding.
keys,
It's
the
been a
chains,
long.
yes.
It's been a long time since
Fair
I've.
enough.
So you could cast, fuse
I
armor
have
to
seen
skin.
things. Many
Very
things.
painful
I bet
to
you
move,
have.
know? If you mend chainmail
Well.
and metal and fuse chainmail with skin and then
Doesn't
they
seem
move,
like
it
much
would
has
just tear their
changed, to
skin.
be
A
perfectly
very
honest.
common one I do is I improve
Some
someone's
things have
mage armor.
changed.
I make it stronger,
Mostly
so
with
that it
a lot of
doesn't
people.
even allow air through, and then they suffocate.
Of course, social dynamics.
And then if they drop the mage armor, I kick them in the balls.
There's a way to do it, but that's also dangerous because your magic's very dangerous. There's a lot of things they can do to counter that. However, people are just not smart enough to think about that.
Yeah, there's a million ways. There's
Because
A
Rift is
real
now
magic-
openly opening up their magic to their magic, and then they could try to send a shock back. There's a lot of things you can do.
Yeah.
However, people don't think that way, and they just go like,
Can
"Oh yes, you got
forcibly
me."
Force a mana burn on someone.
Yes.
tricking
yes, you
someone
can.
into a miscast is possible. You can interfere with someone else's spell to force them into
If you
miscasting.
grab a mage, an only mage that doesn't use a blade or anything, and they try to cast, I don't know, Thunder Wave to push you away, and you mess with their magic by holding them, and they happen to mess
That part's
up.
confusing. I know one way you can forcibly put a mana burn on someone is forcing someone to take magic in that the more that they can handle.
The thing that you taught, I don't know, an hour or something ago, wouldn't you be able to transfer a lot of
Mana transference.
into
yes, you could, in
something
theory,
to then,
At that point, you're talking about transferring most of your energy into someone else, praying that they crack. If you fail, you have nothing, they have everything, you're about to get your shit rocked. It's just not worth it.
There's a few things, and this is actually a torture method that people use. Is, let's say, a very weak person who's not magically inclined. Who's not magically inclined here?
I'm
not fully magically inclined. Okay, I'm gonna imbue this with a high-level spell, or just a lot of fucking mana. And if I walk up and I start pressing this against their skin and forcing them to take that magic in, they will get mana burn.
They don't know how to hold that much mana. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, their body's not trained for it. Magic and mana is like a muscle.
It is a torture method that people use.
I prefer just a cage of rats that you heat up. Just heat up a cage of rats and have the rats go nom nom through the tummy.
They can take me. Someone take them from me. They just keep screaming help.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Me is the best mage here. Go on, show the people what you can do.
Fuck?
What do you got?
Bubbles. More bubbles.
It's a lot of bubbles.
It's kind of cool.
It's a lot of bubbles.
Careful, this is water magic. Don't try to, do anything stupid.
What?
Water
Julian,
magic
watch
doesn't
out.
affect with fire magic.
I thought you said arcane.
I have water magic.
I am
Poor
arcane.
Julian.
Arcane and water
has
don't
to take the
conflict.
long road.
Shit, I fucked up. It was earth.
Yeah. It's
I
so
meant,
weird.
Oh, fuck, metal. I'm having, No,
It's
sorry, I had a
just as
stroke. I
weird
forgot it was
that
metal.
Earth and lightning don't
light
conflict.
is the
I've met an Earth and
opposite.
lightning mage. They're weird.
And Bubble.
I feel like it should have been a bit
Oh,
better.
bubble. Can you throw it?
There's a lot of confusion.
Move it around. Blub, blub,
I feel like it
blub.
follows more than anything.
Hi, Julian.
I meant metal magic, but they're not metal. Oh, Bubble's gone.
I didn't make the rules, okay?
Bubble guns.
You could have. No.
I'm not that old.
Or some power, something. I didn't
Probably.
catch the full term.
You can tell if a mage is strong if they have a long beard, a big hat, or a midriff.
What?
As Riff put it,
Yeah.
Metal riff.
That's absolute
I know
bullshit.
someone who doesn't have all that, but is still a strong mage.
Well, you see, if they're an old, wise man, then they have a long beard. If they're pretentious, they have a big hat. And if they're really confident in themselves, then they don't worry about armoring
Wait
their
a second.
chest. Or they have big tits. That's also one.
I just realized I have a big hat.
I feel like your view is skewed.
You have a big hat. Or cowls. Cowls are also permissible. I'm in hat gang though.
Skewed.
But
Your views are
typically,
skewed.
visually, you can tell a lot about a mage. We're all horrible people. Hate mages.
But made you drink malice.
You have a cowl.
The hood.
Yeah.
I'm a mage. Fuck you.
Clearly not a good one.
You have admitted that you're not a good mage.
I just have more style than you. It's fine. Don't worry.
It's okay.
I feel like they're the best type of mage because they're the type of mage
Maybe
to help
400
people
years
and
ago,
not
Grandpa.
always kill people.
Yeah, nobody expected.
How old are you?
I'm not answering that.
I bet you're older than me. Can't believe it.
Probably not.
Okay, how old are you?
Go on, how old are you?
69.
That automatically makes you older than me.
Did I give a real number, or am I fucking around?
I don't know.
He's
Oh, no,
fucking
I'm
around.
420.
And this is a shitty mage right here.
I'm just gonna drain all the blood from your face. You look old. You have wrinkles.
My skincare routine.
Now it makes sense why you go to bed at 6
time
p.m.
ravage is a form of chronomancy.
Yes, time ravage would absolutely be chronomancy.
What would what if I cast it in the same way, but just using a different way of magic?
I mean, at that point, like
That
haste
still
and
would be
slow
banned.
aren't time magic. They're just
know.
affecting body functions. So you could just decay someone.
There's people who use their decay magic to stop themselves from decaying.
Yeah,
There
inverse
is that.
applications of affinities.
I'm looking right at him.
Yeah. Wait, is Tempest a boomer?
Tempest is. I don't know him too well. I don't think he's
I
that
thought it
old,
was-
but he will be
I think he's just
a
an
lot.
elf.
No.
Right?
No, he's human.
I thought he was an elf.
No, he's human. I've
Damn.
gone on missions with him.
He's an elf.
He's definitely got human ears.
Yeah. Good question.
Fair enough.
Maybe half
However, he's
elf,
gonna be-
maybe?
Somewhere.
A lot older than a normal human
Yeah.
because of his decay magic.
Great, fantastic. Okay, thank you so much.
Yep.
What's your favorite spell, Victor?
With flying.
There's a lot. Disintegrate.
Fair enough.
It's a simple spell. Doesn't leave a trace.
How about you two? Well, you I can probably guess. But how about you? What's your favorite spell?
It depends.
Well, give your complicated answer.
There's so many spells, it's kind of hard to choose.
Can have sentiment.
Yeah, there is no spell of sentimental value for me.
It's such a good question. I want to walk around and ask people what their favorite spells are now.
Yeah. I mean, it says a lot about someone. What do you think?
What does that say
your
about
favorite
me?
spell set? Yeah. You're brutally efficient. That's what I would think.
Mm-hmm. Sounds
Mine's
about
pretty
right.
evident. What about you, Ararian?
I don't know. Depends on the situation.
Oh, we're not talking about, like, what spell you fight with, or what, laundry spell do you use. There's like a million of them. I use Ajax. Ajax the Wise. What spell do you enjoy the most? What has the most meaning to you? What spell represents you in a good way?
I haven't really given thought to that.
Well, you're an adept mage now. You gotta think about your specialties. You can't do everything, so what do you do?
Moon.
Moon?
There's always one spell that a mage will go to because they know they can cast it the most efficiently and the quickest and without any mistakes in semantics or vocals.
What is your go-to? What is your most natural spell?
Freeze.
Freeze. There you go.
There he is.
Multi-use. Still waiting.
I've used the most. When you can't swim and need to make the water.
One that you've used the most, that you enjoy casting, that can be used in the most efficient way that you can find.
High definition.
I've not really had the chance to be able to cast magic for a leisurely reason yet.
Existence in other persons casting the spells. Very useful.
Well, even without leisurely.
Solving people in the healer's place.
Disintegrate isn't really a spell that I go around and cast in my day-to-day life, but it's the one that I know the best, that I can cast without mistake, and it's very useful because it will...
I'll give you an example of the spells I used to need to cast, which is stuff like Charm Person.
I like Blessing.
Calm Emotions.
Yeah, that's a good one. Those are good ones.
Calm Emotions.
They are very useful because they can help out other people, and they can also, well, be used to, well, use people. Hopefully bad people.
Oh, you need those spells. Those are very useful. I like blessing things. Making them stronger.
I like Porbitals.
I'm sorry, what?
It's just versatile.
Portals.
Like portals.
Oh, portals.
I wish that were me.
It's just, you always need a portal mage.
Individual
It's so common, but there's very few people that specialize solely in it.
In a little pond.
There's very few people that specialize in mind magic. Because a lot of people hate those mind mages.
I don't need to be any shorter than
Yeah, they get a bad rep.
I specialize in support.
You could join Kara.
I think defense would be me. I specialize mainly in defense.
I'm focusing more on generalized magic right now. Enlarge, grease, stuff like that.
You know magic, not a lot, but...
You should do it.
Well, I mean...
No, they would get stuck, and it looks like they're having a really good time.
My favorite magic? Honestly, you know, is portal magic. Pretty useful.
Oh.
What about one you can cast?
Yeah, just let him frolic.
Speak with Dead, it lets me speak to my parents. So.
Frolicking in water.
There you go. Simple reason like that.
Sweet.
Not simple, but...
having a good time.
It's tragic, but sweet.
Do you cast any magic?
Being busy.
Nope.
Delivering mail.
What's a spell that you see people cast that you enjoy?
That's a difficult question. I don't see a lot of magic in my home, so.
I'm really gonna lay down in Civil West somewhere. I know. God,
Yeah, I really can't bring myself to mess with carrots.
Really thinking. Sorry.
I don't know, it looks like they're just in their own lane, like, unbothered.
I guess lure.
Sure, try it.
Not a worry in the world right there.
Yeah,
Burr.
it attracts fish.
Interesting.
Well, of spells that I can cast, I suppose it'll have to be Lay on Hands, because it's the only one I can do.
Did you find Julia?
But of spells I've seen cast, I suppose for the spectacle, I have a friend back home who has a spell that he calls Horizon Thunder Sphere. I don't know if y'all have heard of it.
What happened?
Horizon Thundersphere?
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Takes
so.
a long time to charge up to get the most effective out of it, but it's basically just a big ball of lightning.
Yeah, it's It's a
Okay, I need to teach you
charging spell, which is rare. Most mages want things that come out quick. If you have the time to cast Thunder Sphere, then it's certainly effective, but most people would prepare for it. You need to count on your allies to keep the opportunity present.
Look at that.
Makes sense.
It's a good choice.
You have to have a good team that you can trust.
Yeah.
I think we got that.
I don't know.
You're back there.
But yeah,
favorite
meet
magic.
up with me sometime tomorrow, and I can.
Yeah, I says
help
I already
teach you
gave
if
my
you want.
answer, but I suppose only if you're paying attention. Assist.
Okay.
As a
I'll hand you that
soul
knife,
mage, it is well what I'm best at, since I can merge with any other affinity and help someone else with what they are casting.
No rush on the knife, though.
And I do also like this. It's just fun.
Well, I'm rushing myself on it because
I feel like we all wish we could have a little, you know.
If I could have a moon like that, that'd be really cool.
I can't seem to remember.
Darkness?
Ever since starting hitting that target dummy.
Dark orb. Spending, yeah.
I can't seem to
Good spell,
remember.
because it allows you to hide yourself or put it on top of people so they can't see. Use it as cover, but that's not physical cover.
He was.
It's a lot of uses to darkness.
Taking a few more time.
It's not necessarily a spell, but something I've been practicing a lot is spelljacking, or arcanocronastic rethumbtization, modifying other people's spells as they're being cast.
It has never happened before, so I'm really
Fun,
confused as well.
creative. You do a lot with that. You can, someone's casting fireball, you change the condition of explosion to on contact to on create, and then it blows up in their hand. Someone shoots earth spikes at you, you turn them into snakes and turn them back on them.
As far as I remember, some of the
It's interesting and creative.
I think my favorite spell that I've seen cast.
It's the case for those takers, but you should be careful.
Bubbles is pretty good.
I don't know.
Bubbles is
I've
pretty
seen
good.
many uses with
However,
bubbles.
Into these if they were.
any sort of mind
There's a
magic.
few people that can detect magic on it.
People don't like it. However, mind magic is very useful. If you have a very strong mind mage fighting feudal war, there is a lot of chances that they can cast some sort of fake image of something, a illusionary dragon, to scare off the opponents. At the end of the day, the best type of war is one that there is no bloodshed. There's no loss of lives that are theoretically important.
A little bit more time you could introduce.
Illusions and
people,
enchantments are interesting.
and we can see on these.
Now, of course, illusions can be used negatively.
Yeah.
But good mind magic. People using it for the good of others.
The closest
You
I
can
got
also
to mind
use it for-
magic.
I was like tasting like something in my mouth, and I was like, why does it taste sweet?
The closest I got to mind magic was when I was being chased by a swarm of bees, and I cast cannibalistic hunger.
And then after that,
Fix that problem. But
it does sound like it.
Yeah, a lot of magic is just kind of coming up with stuff in the moment and hoping it works. At least for me, it's more flexibly casting.
If I do that, then
Set spells are rarely what you need in the situation. Just make stuff up.
It depends on what situations you throw yourself into.
Fair enough.
I'm a
With the
very
guard, I'm certainly finding-
same type of caster. However, that's because I know for the most part most of the spells I'm going to need are offensive magics because that is what I specialize in. However, I do learn smaller things that are more useful, you know, bubbles.
yeah, I need to
Is
drag
it
him back
fun?
again so I can speak with you.
Yeah. You gotta play with
There's
magic.
phases today, and
That's,
I haven't seen Brian.
I think, a really interesting
Names
concept
did you
with
say
it.
that I should look out for?
I would consider all
You-
mages to be selfish,
Okay.
because in the process of learning anything, you're gonna make mistakes.
Basically, it seems.
You recognize that risk. Mistakes in magic can hurt a lot of people, complete bystanders as well.
And basil.
And so you are prioritizing your power over other people's safety. That is inherently selfish. Now, you can want to do good with it. You can say, I'm going to be a healer and I'm going to heal more people than I ever hurt. But that's just justification.
Yeah, your first 6 times casting healing on a person is going to be the most...
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
It won't go well, because if you miscast healing on someone, you could turn their bones facing towards their lungs and all sorts of bad,
give them
not fun
cancer.
things. You give them cancer.
So, I would consider mages to be selfish creatures. And the more you learn about magic, the more you see the walls, the more you try to take them down, the more walls come up. That's why mages fall into this cycle of just seeking power for power's sake eventually. Even the best meaning of mages.
I wouldn't
That's why
think
I
you
surround
are.
myself with people so they act as a buffer.
I mean, I don't
People
think
tell
you're
me when I'm
selfish.
overstepping.
Are you also looking for
Everyone's selfish.
I'm pretty selfish.
In their own ways.
Well, I mean, in your
Everyone
own...
has their own selfish...
Yeah, I mean, it's a normal kind of selfish. It's not overabundance.
Portal magic
Greed.
is a extremely dangerous
I don't understand
thing.
what they're talking about, but it's very fascinating.
I have hurt a lot of people accidentally, but knowing that they would get hurt. Because that was the process of learning. When I started teleporting people to learn how to teleport myself, I wasn't the first one through the portal. If I was, I wouldn't be here.
Classic.
So,
How so?
there are things I'm not proud about. But, that's the process of learning magic. You hurt people. Old college method. New college is a lot slower and worse turnover. But, no, worse turnouts. Turnover was insane in the old college.
I've always tried to test my magic on animals rather than humans. Even if they are bad humans I'm trying to kill, I don't want to cast Disintegrate on someone.
You
and then
work your way up
have
to it. You're
disintegrate their leg, their arm, and then maybe an organ, because that would be horrible. And I would not want to put anyone through that pain.
I should be clear, I wasn't sacrificing people. I worked my way up until that point, and then when I would cast a portal,
sounded like
and we
you were
all had to go
casting
through
very-
it. No, I was not
Okay.
intentionally sacrificing people. It was when I didn't know what I was doing, I let other people take the risk instead of myself. That's what it was, and I don't feel good about that. But
Makes sense.
I save a lot of people doing what I do now. But it's just justification. Mages are selfish creatures.
Going on the stories of that friend of mine from back home. It's not specifically mages of all structures, but it is apparently a rule with wizards back from where I'm from. They have a lot of professional disdain for each other. Mostly because they often reach the same conclusions but from wildly different directions. It's not so much that they despise each other, it's just, I suppose the simplest way, they cannot stand how each of them organize their spells and their education and their learning.
Everyone's different.
One wizard will have all their spells in exhaustive detail in their tome, and they'll hate the guy next to them who is like inscribing it on wooden spheres and then hitting them with their staff to cast them.
Listen,
but
one
they
of the
still cast
coolest
the same
mages-
spell.
One of the coolest wizards I've ever seen was a large Triton man, and he had dreadlocks. And the Triton language, because it's underwater, they can't really write on paper. So they use beads of different colors and shapes and sizes, and those beads form letters, and the strings form words. His spellbook was his dreadlocks, and the beads entwined within, reading off, and he would swirl his dreadlocks around. It's fucking beautiful. There are some amazing wizards with some really interesting foci and forms of magic. The Archmage of Arcane, her foci are knitting needles, and she knits the weave together into spells. Seamus has a salami wand. He has a piece of salami. That's an Archmage's focus. There are some... One of them has a mask. There are wildly amazing casters and interesting people. Mages are some of the most diverse people you'll ever meet. They're all assholes. I hate all of them. They'll all do some pretty fucked up shit, given the chance.
I think the way to look at it is that wizards spend so much time learning their spells is that when they get into a conversation with another wizard on how to solve a solution, each, because they're so learned, believe that their solution is right. If me and Rift wanted to, my simplest one that I always go to, kill you, I might just simply say I'd want to disintegrate you. Rift would want to teleport you into somewhere.
Squishy.
Sure, Squishy, and then Squishy will eat you.
Hey, you leave Squishy out of this.
Everyone has different things because if... No, we're not killing you. You know, and then we'll get into an argument. Well, mine's a better solution because there's no trace of you. Well, Rift will say the same thing. There's no trace of you because you are in. Yeah, yours eco-friendly. You know, because mine is. Could be, you know.
I'm feeding the
poor. A lot of arguments going there. Yeah, feeding the poor.
I see.
And then you won't want to because you don't want to die, and then you'll have to convince us not to kill you.
Yeah.
Not
well, at least I might be able to convince Rift because I make a habit of feeding the poor, and by taking me out of the equation, that means that less poor would be fed in the long term.
We fixed that. They
I don't
should
care
be
about the
people
poor, I just care about Squishy.
Fair enough.
You think we can power Squishy?
That's what I do. I summoned Squishy during the war in Rove. And I made them enlarged, and they ate a Daedra.
They what?
Yeah. I summoned Squishy during the war in Rove.
I don't think they actually ate
Squishy.
one. I think they just did enough damage that the Daedra went back to their land. Because if they ate the Daedra, I feel like there would be a lot of negative consequences.
I didn't let the Daedra go back. That Daedra was permanently killed inside of Squishy.
Does a certain
Recovered
DM know
peace.
about this?
Wait. No, I didn't have the item back then. Never mind. I was thinking of a different case.
Good. Because I feel like there's a lot of negative consequences for
No.
eating a Daedra.
No. Yep. I've tracked every Daedra that I've killed.
Plus, out of character, I'm pretty sure that the Squishy has released a list of everything they've eaten, and they said they tried to eat a Daedra,
Yep.
and it didn't actually happen.
Better.
Yep, that was it.
Because of
I remember I was trying to seal the Daedra in there. I can't remember whether I
Okay.
succeeded or
Yes,
failed.
you planar binding again, something like that. You know, the same
Yep.
thing, and then just disappeared.
I got a question for everyone. There's a lot of mages here. There's a lot of people with big hats. There's a lot of people that look like mages. There's a lot of mages that don't look like mages. Why do people come to me so often? When a lot of people don't have a good impression of me in terms of ethics.
I don't know who you are.
You're saying the same thing. Because a lot of people come to me for the same issue. And when I first came here, everyone hated me because they thought I was evil.
You look evil.
He does not look evil.
I look like a human. I look like the next person sitting next to me because we are all intelligent beings.
Raise your hand
Okay, fine,
if he
hold on.
looks evil.
I look evil, but you look evil too, yeah.
I mean,
doesn't mean
I mean the red eyes, the black suit,
The
you
red
know.
eyes, the Inquisitor hat,
The,
sharp armor. The
You were also a lot
intense
more
amount of black.
serious
The number of buckles
when you first came in too.
Y'all read too many stories.
If I came in and started, you know, look exactly. People think that Inquisitors are horrible things, but that's because the only experience they've had are bad Inquisitors. What is the
You look
meaning of
intimidating.
Inquisitor?
Someone who searches out and finds things.
Someone who searches out
Typically
and
with
finds
people
things
for
and also
religious reasons,
destroys things
oftentimes.
they call
Yeah.
heresy.
Religious. Yeah, it's religious.
That's why you get to know the person first. It's not necessarily always religious.
Yeah, people freak out when I say I've known some decent slavers. The slave trade is alive and well in the Underdark, and it's a part of Drow society. It's a terrible thing. They're kept in pretty bad conditions, but there are slaves who are happy. If every slave was really horribly treated, there would be riots and they would break free because they outnumber people 10 to 1.
If we talk about slaves by keeping someone against their will or keeping someone just under your control?
Against their will, oftentimes, and often it's magically enforced. Drow are a wonderful example. It's ingrained in their culture. It's a bad thing. I don't like it. It should go away. But to say it should go away is to also say that Drow culture is inherently flawed. Oh, that's racist.
There would also cause a lot of issues. Because if every single slave was released,
fantasy racism
realistically, not all slaves are also good as well. There's some reason why people are slaves, because they committed horrible crimes. If every slave was released into the open, let's say the Underdark, and there is a 1 to 10 scale of slaves down there, there would also be a lot of economical issues. As shitty as that sounds, there'd be a lot of slaves looking for homes, and a lot of slaves being hungry and starving because they don't have money.
Be a housing crisis.
Worse than they are now, because slaves still get fed, as shitty as this sounds. They still get fed even if it is shit. But then the slaves would have to try to do illegal things to try to feed themselves, which is not a bad thing. But then again... Yes, it depends on the person that owns them. There's a lot of really bad slavers that don't deserve to be around. I mean, most slavers are quite shitty.
Yeah.
However, there are the good slavers that hold really bad criminals and force them to do things. That's kind of the interrogation I could call slavers, because they are holding people against their will magically.
I do know some slavers who buy people in slavery, and then they just give them the means to work it off. Yeah. And then people buy their freedom through them. That's the best case. But, I mean, you can't say, oh yeah, I know some good slavers. Because people will get up in arms and they'll be like,
that sounds really bad,
wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. But I got my guard down right now. You all seem like chill folk. This is where I get cancelled in Aether Chronicles. On the board.
Thank God I had my scrying,
scopes.
rune that's sending it to my orb that can be replayed. Yeah. And I'm gonna take that and project it into the Aether bubble.
Bubble?
I don't know. Just making up words. Yeah, bubble.
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 The rift. To answer the question that you said earlier about why people come to you when you are often seen indecisive, it's because you speak. That's the short and simple of it. You put yourself out there, you are a large personality who talks a lot. And people are naturally drawn towards that.
Everybody know you're a mage as well.
How do they know I'm
not?
You
can project that quite easily.
The head. You brag about the head.
Lavender hair. Purple clothes.
The one thing that people always gravitate towards is people who will speak their opinion and not give a damn about it. I fucking hate the Tower Purgation. They're pieces of shit and they do not deserve to be around. Fuck them and fuck everything they do. I will say that with open ears. And I don't care. They could be listening right now. Fuck you, asshole, that grabbed me while I was underwater, dispelled my water breathing, and then made me drown while they dragged me out of the water. It was so fucking stupid, over a little joke that I made that they had to come find me. Oh no, they had to take 20 minutes to find me. They're fucking stupid and horrible. They're pieces of shit. They were putting their hands into my guard's chest and grabbing their hearts and threatening them. Over me disguising them to look like me as a joke. Yes.
They put their hands around my throat.
Here's the thing. Same thing with the slaves. If the Tower of Purgation wasn't around, there would be a lot of criminals.
There would be a lot of criminals.
There would be a lot of mages doing even worse things, because they would be doing whatever.
However,
there would be a lot more mended butt cracks, I can say that. Fuck the Tower of Purgation coming straight from the Underdark.
I'm not from the Underdark, so I can't say that.
I have a friend from the Underdark, it's okay.
What I would say is,
they all say that.
As abrasive as you are a lot of times, you are very helpful. You're willing to help answer questions to anyone that comes to you. You're always willing to help people out. And despite your abrasiveness, there is also kindness there, so...
Where?
Deep down.
Are you blind?
No. It's just something you gotta dig. You gotta dig deep. Maybe I am. I mean,
I'll dig deep. I will find their kindness somewhere.
Ask the Tower of Purgation. They'll look. They'll root around for it. Oh, you have the knife. You were threatening to cut. Okay, I understand now.
Cut you open.
I get the
Yes,
threat
and find
now.
their
Yeah,
kindness.
thank you for threatening me. It took me a second. That went.
You know, if you didn't have like such a large hat, maybe you would have seen the knife.
Why do you think I don't wear my hat too much anymore? Because I realize when I look at people with this hat on, all the time they can't see my eyes. If I'm looking at Triss, they see the top brim of my hat. And
That's what the point of the hat is, though. They can't see you. See, here's the thing. I'm not a tall fellow. If people want to look me in the eyes, they better get on their knees.
Easy joke.
Or I can just lift your hat.
Okay, no, I did. God damn it. No,
I'm going to find my way out of this conversation. I do not want to know how you make people get on their knees, and that is none of my information. That should not be said publicly. However, you have your own things, I'm sure, and you might have a nice.
Yep. Short, and so people have to
Triss,
get
are you okay?
lower.
Nope,
Blink
I'm
twice.
currently not. Okay.
They can't blink.
Yep, there we go.
If they could blink, then their eyes would be better.
Oh, still not.
Okay, stop fucking up.
Come on,
Blink
Triss, you're hovering. Oh.
Blink twice.
Yep, your T-pose. You're still hovering.
Oh,
better.
You're still hovering. Oh, now you're in the ground. Oh, now you're hovering. Oh, now you're in the ground.
They're not in the ground.
Okay, now you're.
I can kill him.
You know what? At this point, do it. It's fine. I'll find another boyfriend.
Get those away.
We'll make this very painful. First, drink this. Next, walk out of Aether.
Oh dear.
This is funny.
It is, because I can't see your face,
It's
and it makes me really want to
hilarious. Yeah, that's
kick in
the
your
best
fucking
part.
balls.
Ladies, you're both pretty. Good grief.
Silence.
Shit real quick. 'Cause it's being weird. Move over here. Okay, so why is it? Why am I so in the ground? Okay, dude. Yeah. Should be fine now. All right.
cats, but have a spirit of a dog.
Put the energy out.
Are you ready?
Yeah, he grabbed someone and just started wiping him
with
with
the
the
whip.
You don't have to tell me.
I told you, I learned my lesson about gambling and about.
Oh my god. Why? Oh my.
Explains a lot.
It feels weird being this big though.
About Seamus.
Yes,
this is
George.
George.
I see.
Absolutely not.
I was thinking of
George!
like Ruby.
George.
Yes.
George, this is Seamus, the Archmage of Chaos.
I would actually cut off.
Oh, a pleasure to meet you.
20-30 gold pieces for the
That's wearing off.
Okay.
If it's magical.
Perfect. Good to see. Good to meet you.
I have bones.
Excellent, likewise. How's the glitter going?
Yeah, it's hard to get out.
Grab at it, but that sounds
Good.
Maybe George
Just as
likes
it
my
should
glitter
be.
Maybe I'll
instead.
just go in the Seeker's building when I'm
Is that a deal that you wish to make?
Hello, Mr. What do I have to do?
Nothing.
I will not learn my lesson.
Exchange.
Don't cast any.
But if those
I changed my glitter to
Do you like
Mega
glitter?
Venom.
I did not know it could backfire like
No,
that.
what do I want to?
But
it was given to you so lovingly.
Have a backfire with.
See a penny, pick it up, pass it on, and get good luck.
Man,
why do you have a sword?
Dearly struck.
I don't know how much longer we want to be standing.
Glitter exchange hall.
This is scary.
George, you're now glittered.
You need to be careful about where you're watching.
Yes.
Yes,
You can at least.
This is the way it's getting heated up.
Thank you.
How are you
Hey, Seamus, thank you for all of your service.
You
Here's
are
all my
welcome.
pocket lint. You can have this. An offering.
From now
I
on.
can't believe you've done this.
Our people need me.
Right?
Goodbye, Seamus. Oh my god, that's so scary.
Everywhere.
Until we can find
Well,
You're never safe.
congrats on
Stick only to your hair.
one of the new things to Aether,
Burn in your hair
Seamus.
definitely is not going to go away.
It's not going to get out.
Yeah,
it's not going to get out.
Whoa, whoa.
You can take the pocket out and just. That's for you. Use it in your times of
In
need.
this case, Eugene.
Not sure what to do with this.
I'm so sorry.
Can you believe me now?
I
Puts it in
almost
bag.
Smacked you. Don't do that.
Pocket lint can be very useful. You can use it to start a fire.
I mean, true.
What do you?
I had no idea about
Don't. No.
magic. Didn't know anything about other.
I gotta go over here and do over here. I need to eat more iron.
They might try. How does it work?
Actually, I did.
They might try to make you give in.
That's what our guild has to have. That's what our guild has to handle every day because apparently they have an affinity with the Seekers Guild.
Right. Don't question anything.
I see.
Whatever happens.
So, yeah, that's someone new to Aether. Congrats on meeting Seamus.
Like if there's a person that's cursed.
Oh.
And they're running around as a small cookie screaming because people are trying to eat them.
Ever since the Archmages of Soul gained their memories back, the other Archmages started showing up, and apparently we're chaotic enough that the Archmage of Chaos just shows up every day.
Yeah,
At some point.
a whole bunch of
yeah,
like this over
both in Aether and Redwall, so...
Wait, so does it work?
Not anymore.
I don't know if
It is over there. Just so everyone knows. Do not go in that building, lest you be glittered.
Good to know.
Well,
I don't know.
you know what? I've not been to Redwall in a long time, so
Something for you to figure
I don't know anything about various archmages and all that.
At least Seamus isn't really big today.
I mean, it only comes up if you actually hang around with Master Califax.
I mean,
Or in the Seekers Guild, because that's, you know, when they appear in mess with us.
I didn't even see him.
So
And
that's the
Master
Seekers Guild.
Califax is, and Master Califax is the current stewardess, the magistrate of Aether Island, the Archmage of the Soul.
He's currently terrorizing Toby.
Basically, nobody here knew until because he used to
My
have
condolences.
memory issues.
Oh, are you from?
I mean, appreciate it.
Yeah, oi. Oi.
Oh, that was dirty.
Thankfully, it's the stuff on his sleeve, so that's not the sticky one. It's the hair one that sticks. And anyway, you know, for you can't just make it stick on other people.
Yes,
it's like soapbound or
I
something.
think yes. Every day, I think about it every day.
Right. I mean, if there's something
I cannot return to High Elven society.
I hear voices. They're telling me I'm gonna die in 7
Apparently,
I didn't
people
even
are
think
like
about that.
making deals.
I need to. I'm trying to get home, but if I get home looking like this, I don't fucking know how they're gonna react.
Not well.
Because it's never gonna come out. Never gonna come out for beings that live forever. That's.
I mean, I'm judging you right now.
And the way to get rid of it is, and the way to get rid of it is.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, say that before he decides to make a deal with Seamus to exchange their glitter with you.
I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could curse someone like that. You know, that's pretty bad.
The fact that people do so it's so callously is a bit of thing. On the other hand, at least the Seekers Guild members exchange it with the Seekers Guild members, because they're messing with each other.
That's a pretty like low at least bar. You know what I mean? Like these people are already suffering, and they're just trading it amongst each other.
Yeah, basically.
Guess as long as no more is being created.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's gotten to that point, thankfully. I think he's gone past the whole cursing people with it, and now just enjoying the whole exchange part, because that's more chaotic.
I just watched him disappear in there. Careful. He could be coming right now.
I doubt it. He probably already messed with you. He's probably going to mess with the mayor next.
As it is, I'll try and catch up with you guys in a little bit. Back in a second.
Very well.
But I can at least see if it's something that can be.
I don't know if he stops at those lengths.
Is this okay?
Oh, your jacket was just pulled a little bit for a moment.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's fine now.
Would you like me to roll for something, or are you okay with this magic going off?
And one of those details doesn't come up often.
All you see is
Toby? Toby?
Hi, Toby. Someone did the exchange, didn't they? Someone did the exchange again. There goes one of our captains. I'm sorry, Toby, you know the rules. Glittered people are not captains.
Should have read the room.
That's not a rule at all.
It's not. I'm messing
you
with
just
you.
made that up.
I have to mess around with all of you, everybody.
Is that what I agreed to in the book when I put my blood in it?
Of course. It's not very captainly like though.
I mean, if it was a rule, you wouldn't be captain for a while. I mean, I imagine it's really hard to get out of her.
It is hard to get out
To
of
be honest,
her.
we won't have that many captains if that was right, because most of the captains did get glittered at some point.
Yeah.
And it's worse if you have fur, too.
You've had glitter?
That's what I've noticed.
We all have glitter. And now I have it again. God.
Wait, where did your glitter go? Ruby?
Of course, before it goes
I got it off. Transferred it to Christopher.
There you see that.
Okay.
I would have gotten it just now, but I read the room and saw him doing an incantation.
I should have
You give it to me.
I shouldn't hang around Seamus. I should walk away when I see him. I don't have to magic away. I just have to walk.
Acting like
That's the thing, though, right? You don't hang around Seamus. He hangs around everyone whenever he feels like it.
I know, yeah.
Also, you're assuming that not being there would have not made it you not get glittered.
Yeah, he probably would have just chased me.
Yeah, he would have found you.
And
Yeah.
sometimes you see him with like.
At least the chocolate wasn't alright, but it's not worth this.
Chocolate?
He made
We're doing
trust
chocolate?
No, he was
him
giving out chocolate, and it was perfectly normal. Though he put like chili powder in it, which I thought was weird, but I mean, it wasn't bad.
That's not how bad.
That could taste pretty good, actually.
No, it was really good. Like it was an interesting mix. I've never had like chocolate in like chili powder before.
Well, that's the thing about chaos magic. It can either be good or bad. It's chaotic. You could get either good or bad things. That's what I learned from being with Grimmy. So, yeah.
What's your name?
Like Grimmy had chaos magic that she would use. You know, sometimes things would work out pretty well, and sometimes it wouldn't. One time she tried to put our
I don't
house
know. Anything
back
Seamus
together.
has done has ever come out good.
No. I mean, good is a subjective term.
Right.
I wouldn't really
power word.
I wouldn't even really say the thing Seamus does is evil. I would say that they kind of blur the line in all directions.
Both of you are going to have your glitter.
And
They don't
sometimes,
care
like,
about good or evil, it's just chaos.
yeah, exactly. For
Thomas
example,
Carpenter's spellcasting.
Grimmy cast a magic spell one time, made me throw up perfectly freshly baked cookies. Not like what you would think is throwing up, but they were freshly baked cookies, like they were right out of the oven. And they were really good too, honestly.
Wait, you ate
them?
Actually.
They were okay. Imagine freshly baked cookies just coming out of my mouth. They weren't like puke or anything. They were freshly baked cookies coming out of my mouth.
Right, but like you yak them up. Surely they're gross,
Did
right?
they like come out from within you, or did it just come out of your mouth like the point it came out of was like your open mouth or something?
They came out of my open mouth.
Yes, you fell asleep and then vanished from existence.
Okay, they didn't like travel through. Okay, well that's better. I guess.
Yeah,
I guess
maybe?
I got back to the Seeker's building.
Yeah,
at
when I
4
say
a.m.
throw up, like it
And
didn't
everyone
come
was
from like
asleep
my
except
stomach
someone
up and then
else. So
out.
I
It just came out of my mouth.
Probably the same affinities.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, that's probably one of
different
the least worst things, because at least at the end of that you have cookies.
Just in case.
For right now.
I mean, it's not anywhere that she hasn't been either. I mean, we've kissed before, so it's not like,
I don't know.
oh man, it came out from your mouth, you know.
Are you sure you're all right? You seem.
I was gonna say worst case is that only you can eat, but yeah, like you said.
Pretty bad dream. I'll be fine.
Alright.
Are you sitting?
Follow me for a bit, and
Goodness.
I can take you to where we
Not
can get
totally. I can talk about
You
it
see him
later,
grab
but it's
onto your. You see him grab onto your
Though-
coat and just climb up.
It is, in my experience,
By all means.
training in divination. It's
Hang on.
wise to look through these dreams at times. Any mage would tell you the same. Mage dreams are quite a.
Sorry, I meant to talk to the mayor about your proposition
well,
of
it
like
wasn't cryptic,
selling
I
us
can
some
tell you
wares. I
that. Very clear,
kind
you
of
know,
slipped my mind,
very
to be honest.
direct.
Yes, and it seems every time I've attempted to talk to him, he just disappears.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If you see him, it's just better to say, "Hey, I need to talk to you."
Mage dream
Before he's a
Well,
very
I mean,
busy man,
less
so.
with the experience of the mage.
They had this discussion about him looking evil, and I didn't want to speak up, and I actually don't feel he looks evil at all, but I do admit he looks intimidating, which I can understand people confusing the two.
At the very least, he does look intimidating, yes.
It's a very nice chair.
If I'm honest, the discussion today at least eased some of my concerns. He does seem to be a bit more approachable than I expected.
I hope not.
Someone also told me to refer to him as Victor and not Mayor, and he would appreciate that more.
Yeah, he does appreciate that more, to be honest. He likes to be kind of a man of the people kind of
The
thing.
only time somebody sees. Well, it's
actually interesting you approached me. I was actually going to talk to you as well. I was just talking to
And by the way, this is
Nehon, is that his name?
Maybe? I don't think I talked
Red
to them that
Tiefling?
much. Yeah, I don't talk to them a whole lot, so I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
Him. And I was unfortunately swindled. I'm going to pull a rock out of my rags, and you'll see it's pretty much just like a dried piece of magma, like one of those kind of rocks.
He swindled you?
And no, he actually helped me. Another individual swindled me. I was told this was some sort of magic fire rock, and well, I don't have a lot of magical knowledge, and he informed me that it is not magical at all. It is just a rock. So
who sold that to you?
This was somebody on the road. I don't remember their name, actually.
So no one in Redwall, then?
No.
Okay.
But I inquired to him if anybody knew who could help me understand these magical rocks. I don't want to be swindled again. and he actually suggested, I believe is your boyfriend Rift,
It's just seeing it.
would maybe be able to help me, educate me on these rocks. I attempted to seek him out, but he was down at the training grounds and hitting on some mage woman, but
Yeah, he does that.
it was a little bit uncomfortable, so I left.
Yeah, he is kind of a big flirt, and it's okay. We have an agreement. It's fine. He's not cheating on me or anything.
I'm physically fine. I'm pretty
Ah, okay, I understand. I wasn't here to air anybody's dirty laundry.
Don't get too worried.
Lord knows I'm covered in it. But, you said something in that little meeting over there. I couldn't help but eavesdrop. I know to come from somewhere with a lot of magic, so all this sort of magic discussion is very fascinating to me. But you had mentioned, or perhaps it was the mayor, I don't recall, that you're a ranger. Is that true?
Yes.
It's only telling.
Would you mind if I ask you a question? I had somebody come to my shop some time ago, and they left several...
First time it was instant.
Well, I don't know exactly what they are, but I was informed that people in your line of work might find them of use. They left several pounds of gunpowder, some bombs, some smoke bombs, and these small, sharp metal devices. They said you throw them on the ground. I don't know what they're called.
Caltrips.
I haven't.
Okay. And I took them on trade because the man was only asking for something small in return, and I mean that's bit me in the butt, or what my butt used to be in the past. But I figured I couldn't get any worse than I am now, and so I took them on trade. But I really don't know what to do with them. I have a contract with Adric over at the foundry. He requested all the gunpowder, so that's no problem. But he has no use for smoke bombs or these cow chips you mentioned. They had mentioned that perhaps a ranger or some such could use them.
Yeah, I can take the caltrips and the smoke bombs. How much do you want for them?
I really have no idea what they're worth. I mean, it's kind of a shame to say as the merchant selling them, but I really have no idea what their value is. I'll put it this way: is if you want to throw me any price, I'll probably accept it because I really don't want these in my shop.
Like how much are they? Like how many caltrips and how many smoke bombs do you have? Like crates full, or
I don't throw the term around lightly.
As far as the smoke bombs go,
Honestly, the description.
why is my menu not coming up? Oh, there it is.
I have reason to suspect you might be an oracle.
I got another pistol.
Or at least that's what we would call you.
There's only about 3 or 4 smoke bombs, and
Exactly.
Their own little Skyfort.
Even if not, you're still.
I genuinely don't know how caltrips would be sold, so I just got a 16, so imagine as many caltrips as that would fill.
we'll
Pretty
say
good
16
amount, I guess.
handfuls.
Alright, and I would say about 16 handfuls of these caltrips.
I only named one positive. There's also items as well. So,
when you're ready,
for example,
I was going to just send them off to the foundry to melt them down, but if they're more useful in this manner to you, then by all means.
What I saw.
How many smoke bombs do you say you have?
Only about 3, I believe.
Okay, so
it's a long story.
5 silver each would be 15.
Your hands touch
We'd say 1 silver each for each handful, so that would be 16 silver. So about 21 silver?
Your soul is usually torn from
We'll just call it 20 even, and I'm okay with that.
I mean, that works in your favor. Okay.
No one from
yeah.
see that thing and not come out scarred.
But
I can bring them in.
20
Oh, you don't
silver.
have to pay me now. I can bring them in next time I'm in town.
No, I trust you. And plus, Redwall Guard, we can hunt you down. Just drop them off at the
Fair.
guardhouse.
I can help.
I was hoping to talk to Mayor Victor about the rest of the weapons I have. It's not of swords and shields, magical, but these particular devices I really didn't have any knowledge or desire to keep around. I try not to peddle in things that I don't know about, but I was going to ask him about them. So I don't know if you would have any interest in sword and shields. I see you have some yourself.
Well, I have some custom stuff, but I would just talk to Victor about it. He should be very approachable. I would say he's probably going to be available tomorrow.
Actually tap into it.
All right.
That's why shamans
I don't know if I'm going to be in town for a few days.
Even development such
Out of character, they decide what like the next session is going to be.
Well, next session is 100% April Fool's, so.
Okay.
But that's the way, out of character, the way that works is it's a non-canon day. So, quote-unquote, tomorrow would be the week after April Fool's. So, the session after April Fool's.
Somebody told me that Redwall is not going to be not canon.
their predecessor.
Well, both places, like, on-map sessions will be non-canon.
Yeah, I'm saying that somebody told me that Aether would be non-canon, but Redwall would be canon, so I guess that's just wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
The entirety of the session is non-canon. Except
but
for
the one after that, there's going to
the part what you're thinking of is the module. The module is canon. So the mission that I'm going
No,
on...
this person... I think this person was mistaking the module and Redwall, because they said Redwall was canon. It's no big deal, it's no big deal, it's no big deal. And the one after that is going to be this big, like, War of the Aether or whatever, like defending Aether.
There's that one, and then there's going to be the battle.
We'll clear it up later. Well, next time I'm in town, I can bring them over to you. It's no big deal, and perhaps I can talk to Mayor Victor myself.
Shoot some stuff.
Give me one out-of-character moment, because there was something else I wanted to ask Triss. Yes, okay. You are a member of the Guard, correct?
Yes.
If you don't mind me asking, there's a graveyard in the swamps I need to go to. Not anytime soon, mind you. But I'm a little concerned because everybody says it's extremely dangerous. There's some sort of Daedra creature that's been attacking. Is this a persistent issue? Is this frequently happening?
We're hoping that it shouldn't be an issue going forward. Hello.
Hello.
Once I heard some trouble happening.
What do you mean?
I heard something about monsters.
I was informed there were some Daedra attacks in the swamps.
Yes, if you go to Redwall, there are Daedra attacks that have happened, but we've been pretty good about defending the town, so please please know that you're safe if you go into Redwall.
With that, you can come and go.
I've heard your death affinity, am I right?
Yes? Why?
Unless that's how you start.
Because I have a few problems with my death abilities.
What kind of issues?
No, we call them soul.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I forgot to...
Control issues?
Yeah, he just turns around, grabs his tail, and just shoves it in.
I struggle to control it.
And the tail just...
I'm not really a mage. I have death affinity and I know some death
I
magic,
am
but...
not a mage either.
Well, what I mean is, if you're wanting to learn more about your death affinity, Sulfur would not be a good person to ask. There's a man named Macbeth. Would not be hard to miss. Big, scary skeleton, but really nice guy. He actually taught me a lot of how to speak with dead. He would actually be a good person to speak to if you need help with your death magic. Because I'm still learning it myself, honestly.
The one...
Yes. Have you met him?
The one right there.
No, but I've heard about him because, rather interestingly, I also have an affinity of death.
I'm kinda looking for someone who would be agreed to train. Or at least until I lose my mind.
If I don't, then it will be a success.
Teleporting would be magic, wouldn't it? I hadn't even thought about that.
Well,
yeah.
I would definitely, just speaking with him, he's probably the best person. I wouldn't feel comfortable trying to teach you how to be better with your death magic, because I'm still learning.
Descending stone demon.
I mean, I've gotten mad and burn from trying to do a couple spells, so...
I can't use magic, so it's mostly about...
I have one of those. Is this a joke?
Insight's powers? I am cursed.
It's mostly because of it.
I died and I came back cursed. And I have this death affinity. And when I try to reach into this power, I have a huge thirst for souls.
It just makes me more aggressive and forgets what I've done afterwards.
Admittedly, it sounds very similar to my situation.
How do you
I require a regular visit to a cemetery to absorb death magic in order to continue living.
By all means, because those daggers just came.
I don't think it's about living. In my case, I think it's more about being more powerful. The more I get souls, the stronger I would be. But I don't want to kill anyone here for their souls, because I'm being uncontrollable.
Well, that's why I found a loophole in my situation, where I was also cursed with death, and the intention was for me to kill individuals and absorb their essence, if you will. But I found a loophole in my curse, where if I visit a graveyard and simply get a transfer of death magic, I can continue living, for I am undead.
Fuck, it's been so long since that lesson.
In fact, it's actually what I was going to ask you about, Triss.
One way or the other, one person, I forget which one is which, but one person can essentially brute force and shatter the curse, or one person
what
can
about?
carefully strip the curse off, or slowly...
Well, I was concerned about visiting the graveyard when the time comes. As I said, this is not something I need right now, but when the time comes, I'll need a trip to this graveyard, and I'm concerned about... well, making it there and back alive, or as alive as I am, anyway.
Just be glad you're not like,
Well...
I don't feel as though I know you well enough to outright ask you, but I didn't know if there was some way I could contract you or somebody else, but it has to be somebody with death affinity, and with you being in the guard, dare I say, you'd be the perfect fit.
I know his name, but I don't know his name.
Well, I can see what I can do. I can check to see if there's any other death affinity people, and I can go out there. It could be, it shouldn't be too bad. I could get a death affinity person that is more experienced and better than myself, and we can go out and do that. It doesn't have to be a huge thing, because the swamps are relatively safe as long as there's not something major attacking out there, and I can always ask for help with the sending stones if there is something that major attacking. So we can keep it fairly small to make sure it's a fairly good transfer. But I can ask like Macbeth or some of the other death affinity people that I am aware of that might be able to help.
My only concern is...
I would not know. I don't know either of those.
My only concern is, whenever this transfer usually happens, there's some sort of area of effect. It seems to be the entirety of the graveyard is under the effect, and I'd rather not bring anybody in that could be negatively affected by it. Of course, if this Macbeth individual's death, they wouldn't have any sort of issue with it, but still, I figured I'd mention that.
Okay, well, I'll look into it and I'll see what we can do. Do you know what time frame this is?
Technically true and technically not true, but still in the middle.
Not particularly. It just seems to be that at certain points I just feel that my time is coming and I need to go. It's been a little while, but it's not something that's on the horizon, I don't believe. At least I certainly hope not. It's not a pleasant experience.
Okay, well...
But hey, everything is fine.
Alrighty, well... I'll see what I can do. I'll ask around. I'll make sure that if it does come up, that it's taken care of.
Yes, for what it's worth, I like the amount of contingencies the guard has in place for the safety of the people around it. I don't want to bother you too much. If you'd like to continue the conversation with this fellow here, I'll leave you be. I'd still like to see if I can talk to Rift, but, well, as you already know, he seems to be quite a popular individual. So,
yep.
I will be on my way. Thank you for the information. Perhaps I'll see you next time I'm in town for those supplies.
Okay, sure.
And you, my fellow, just in case, they call me Boney Mahoney. I'm a traveling merchant. If you need any sort of basic supplies, I can be of assistance.
That's almost how I feel all the time.
Alright.
Hi, Dre.
Thanks to you for the information.
Certainly, if we can help some folks with this terrible affliction to live longer lives or better lives, seems like a good idea.
Can anybody help with mana burn? Or am
But I'll leave you to be. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Brendan should be by the...
So yeah, I would just seek out Macbeth, for help. Or,
Thank you.
hey, Julian. Oh.
It happens whenever you screw up casting.
Oh, he's busy. Never mind. I might ask Julian, the red one.
Person mana burn. Person mana burn. Looking for healer.
Okay. So he's pretty busy at the moment. So, yeah, when Julian's not as busy, he might be someone else you can ask. He's pretty proficient with magic as well.
Oh yeah, I'm going to try to cast Fireball
Hmm.
and literally cast the Fireball the size of a goddamn house.
I've already kind of checked with someone about my problem and Puric to train with someone, like
Taught a spell he shouldn't have been taught.
a duel, I guess.
Every now and then you see a meteor just fall out of the
Okay,
sky.
well.
And the thing is, my companion that is with me is using lightning magic, and this could be pretty deadly.
Oh no, he's still around.
So, yeah.
Okay, well. There's a few people that I need to talk to before the day ends, so I'm going to try to hunt them out. If you do have any other questions, I'd be happy to try to answer them. You need help finding people.
Yeah.
I mean, if the morning that anything has to go by,
Yo, I was missing this fight? What the fuck?
Okay, that's... I've asked around town. They seem to direct me right to him.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Hey. I got my ass kicked by Rift.
Yeah.
Now he's fighting again.
Yeah, he kind of kicks my ass most of the time too,
It makes
so
sense that
I mean,
somebody as knowledgeable as him would also be quite adept in battle as well.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He's also that he not stop. He ran out of mana a minute ago. Still go. Just drink a potion.
Yeah, we do that a lot. A lot of the mages do that.
Oh, what is...
So how long have they been
I can't tell
fighting?
if they're fighting or playing.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Okay,
Quite similar to the Russian Tusker.
I mean, you know how Rift is.
You know, he did the same thing to me, actually. Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty effective tactic. I did that to Pommel.
Yeah.
Not very major.
Well, fake Pommel. Not real Pommel.
Hmm.
I wouldn't stab
Did his
real
magic
Pommel
just
in the
disappear?
neck.
I don't ask.
Okay, what the fuck just happened? Okay, alright. That's about time.
Yep, let's go check on him.
That was quick.
I suppose there goes my...
Okay, we saw that. What happened? What the
You okay?
What happened to you?
Oh, my face!
That was a really big snake. What the fuck was that?
They're a friend of mine.
You have a cool friend. Ow.
Ow. Ow, my
Okay. Do we have any healers about?
Did you fly? It's wind magic and and a bit of cloth tied to some sticks.
You know what?
That's really fucking cool.
Here's a healing potion.
Ow.
It's literally powered by hopes and dreams.
Hey,
I wish I was
drink it.
joking.
She's buying a healing potion. Yep. Yep. You weren't drinking it fast enough.
Don't spit it out, you need to swallow. No. Shut
Don't
up.
do that.
Shut up. Shut up.
Don't do that.
Shut up. That's not what I meant. Shut up.
You're the worst. Do you need a healing potion too? Here, let me give you one before he embarrasses himself.
Yeah.
Here. I'm not gonna do it like that one.
Potions.
What is going on? I hate that. I think.
You think you hate it, or you think it's working?
I was just gonna give you the bottle.
He just put his nose in it and start...
Yeah, exactly what they just did.
Did he? Through the nose?
That's not.
I just see magical syringes. I would rather do that.
Okay, I am just gonna.
Oh God.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
Yep.
I'm leaving.
Okay. Thank you.
I hate that. Nope.
My nose.
Oh. That was a really fucking big snake.
Do you both need help getting up?
I don't need any help getting it up. How about you, buddy?
Excuse me? Sorry, is that... Oh, right, standing up. Okay. That's what you meant.
Too much healing. Lack of healers.
This is gonna shove a hat in your face.
Do you need a hand?
The ground is
Brennan
comfy.
hurt themselves magically, and I'm.
If you're willing to lend a hand, sure.
They're
Actually,
mana
yep,
burned.
If you get.
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys got him, right? Yeah.
I thought Julian said you were mana burned.
All good?
Alright, I'm just
So you should get that.
Those were some stomps to the face, damn, and then the fires.
Oh, every good maid should know how to curb stomp.
You are incredibly quiet.
Curb stomp is an incredibly powerful spell.
You're
It's fine, hold on.
Fall over.
Can I do that?
That's better.
Oh, ow. No, I can't do that.
I am a mage, not a healer. I can assist healers.
I can have a go at it.
See, that's the issue.
But yes, good fight.
No.
Come on. I'm trying.
You can grab the hat. You can actually grab the hat.
Oh.
I don't even know how to start doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Work on it together.
I could do more. I don't want to do that. I heard someone talking about in the town square. Healing magic will hurt. I heard that today.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how you do it.
I see.
Practice and experience.
I have much to learn.
I'm not starting off
do.
I think but I think the context of the conversation is that, at least from what I gathered, is that
it's
in the process of
mages learning to curb stomp. Good point.
Magic, the first couple of times
Ow.
harm.
I didn't do that.
You're used to using it.
No.
Not like
I'm just out of
the
mana.
first time you use a spell.
Goodness, what did you not do?
It wouldn't be the first time for me to try and heal.
I dueled.
And
then I
dueled again.
Yes, he had 2 duels in a row. He lent me some of his powers so that I could summon a giant magical snake.
I don't know,
My
you
jar.
asked me for glamour. I put the glamour in the jar. I just told it was fabulous. I'm really fucking tired and hyped up on mana potions.
And you know what? They loved it. They truly loved it, and I cannot thank you enough for it.
So are you.
Yeah, but
Because yes, it takes
hold.
I'm also breaking your other side.
Honey.
It's just I have to apply healing in a specific way.
I am a male icon.
It's just I don't like.
Yes, I can tell. I am envious.
What if I gave you some
But
money?
yes, like they've got.
I'm not interested.
But yes, if you really need to know.
No.
Oh, are you afraid of? Are you afraid of
I did not put whatever
spiders?
magic should you have cast
Is this the kind of thing that gets worse over time?
My issue is
snake.
I
Only if
try
we
to
cast
kill
them.
someone.
So
I'm afraid that I'm gonna get a mana burn.
technically,
That's what happened to me. I tried to heal right.
I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, if I can't find anyone, I can wait till tomorrow. It fucking stings like a motherfucker.
Could I possibly try to heal, or was it not going to work with my affinities?
So anyone can
affinity?
try healing, but
As
it's
if nothing was wrong.
Oh yeah?
Amazing.
What's your affinity?
There you go.
Cooties, gay. Don't be gay.
So magic contact with magic.
Sorry, male icon? I hear you say male icon?
Yeah, clearly.
Harry, can we talk?
I believe it'd be a flat roll technically, right?
I think it's flat.
So just one roll?
I believe.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna attempt
Hey,
to heal
DM
the
Lila.
then.
Actually, I don't think I've introduced myself. My name is Rift.
Do fighters
rolled a
heal
nine.
George.
flat roll?
Did you not introduce yourself to him first
rolled a
before
nine.
fighting?
No, we just kind of.
he was-
guided out.
It won't
Yeah.
fail. You'll,
I mean, to be fair, I have a little
you'll
experience with that
feel
too.
some tingling.
George,
It's
George,
not
the guy with
really
the
doing
nose and the
feel
snake.
it, but it's not a total
Yes.
failure.
Well, the snakes
A
are.
little bit of failure.
Yeah.
Well, that's
That means
only
I
if
can try
I've
again.
got glamour.
You can try
Beyond
again.
that,
yes.
it's
gonna
Otherwise, I
attempt
just
to heal
it's back to the
once
sword
more.
for me.
Get a mana burn yourself.
But
Hopefully not.
Vibrating lemon is a good touch.
You got 10. Or well, we'll go. You can have your roll.
I'm sorry.
artifact.
DM discretion.
Sorry.
Take
Once
your-
again,
take your own
I
roll.
cannot control the nature of the artifacts I
That's a
find.
heal then, right?
I'm sorry. Vibrating what?
So you'll feel your magical conduits zipping back together slowly and moving.
You're sick.
You will feel your mana burn relieving. It still might hurt
Here, can we
magically, but your mana burn is fixed.
Huh.
Oh my
You want me to
god.
try with some chaos magic?
That's
I just
I
healed
know
you
these
for
guys
the
Kind of in the
time.
middle of like.
If you want.
that's
Oh my god, it is.
Do we have?
Oh my god.
That was exciting.
I mean, yes.
Said that I
It was nice to have like that.
You don't hear it too?
Where did you find that?
It's a Fey artifact. I spent a long time lost.
I know a lot of people that would like that kind of artifact.
Yes,
I'm sure you do. And you know what? I would be more than happy if you introduced me to them.
They would probably just take it.
Is it working?
I don't know why you're looking at me.
Are you trying to get rid of it?
No. Like, that's all right.
Please.
No, you just
Right,
got your
well,
mana burn fixed.
Anyways.
I don't.
Anyways, I shall return back there.
It'll be fine.
You've got this.
Still.
Okay.
Everyone and their mothers are here. All
My
right,
goodness.
well then.
Do it for me for a favor.
Well, that's what
It's
thirsty
okay.
work.
I
Does anyone
appreciate
drink?
it. I can wait.
That's one of them.
Yes, please try. They're hurt.
There's a tavern.
Potions.
I don't want
There's
you to
potions. There's a tavern.
But did they actually quench my thirst?
It
I'm gonna go
would
the
make me feel better.
quenchiest.
It would tingle a
But,
little bit.
okay,
and, like,
but
my
will
voice
it
doesn't
quench
do
my
it.
thirst?
Brennan.
Well,
Did it
thank
work?
you.
Up to the person?
I tried.
Some of the pains.
Than a healer.
Does it have electrolytes?
Only one way to find out.
It's okay.
I don't know those guys no.
I can wait tomorrow.
I do not wish to drink electrolysis. That sounds mildly painful.
If you'd like.
Does it have minerals?
Disadvantage.
Probably.
Mana burn.
Potions.
Disadvantage.
Is it spring water?
Yes, Kyle gets a disadvantage.
Is it ethically
Probably a
sourced?
portion of
Well, ethically, no. It's
Is it ethically sourced from elementals?
Oh god.
I only drink spring water ethically sourced from elemental
I
farms.
see why he doesn't want to do it.
Well, it's not ethically sourced, but it is sourced. So.
Oh, oh god.
No, it's okay.
Well, now I'm
Unethically
just
sourced,
worried.
specifically.
Unethically sourced.
Unethically sourced water. Where's
Just don't say that around
Julian?
Julian. Yeah. Oh no.
Wait.
Yeah, Julian might actually. Ooh.
Yeah, this
I didn't know he is.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Yeah.
taking bets on how long he'll be sent
It's okay.
flying.
I'm okay.
It's either that or I'm waiting for Julian to load his gun.
Nope, we gotta get you fixed.
All I did was walk up to Julian and he saw how beat up I was after mine and Riff's fight, and he just goes, "Who am I fighting?" I'm like, no, put that back.
What's that?
About the protective sword.
One of
Yeah.
one of these days, our boyfriend's gonna get himself killed.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
In your
Are you kidding? The amount of people that have already talked out of trying to kill him?
Mm-hmm. Same.
Good to know.
Let's see, Vander, I think I talked to Asmodeus one time about it. I think Eugene, I think technically one time. Vila one time.
I've had to talk
right.
out of getting him
1,
arrested
2,
twice.
3, 4, 5. How many people are in the League of Dads? Like 5 people, 6 people?
Yeah.
All of them.
That was a fair amount.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a League of Dads that are here. They're all dads. And they were all mad because apparently a few of them were dating.
Paul speaking of that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Hi. The League of Dads were apparently... the League of Dads didn't know that apparently some of their daughters were dating Rift, and I guess something complicated happening, and then they were like, oh, we're gonna get all the girlfriends together and talk, and then we're also gonna go and have all the dads go and talk. And I'm like, this is the stupidest idea I've ever heard. What makes you think all of the girlfriends want to be in the same room together?
That does sound like an absolutely terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I told them no, and that this conversation isn't happening, and then it just kind of didn't happen, so it was kind of, it worked.
It's not like we don't know each other and know, like, you know, are okay with it. You know, Rift's been pretty good about making sure, you know, we're all consenting on this, so.
But, you know.
That matters.
And yeah, then it's just the overprotective types. It happens, whatever.
I'm lost and confused.
Oh, we're just talking about how the League of Dads wants to kill Rift because Rift is dating so many of their daughters.
Right, he's another one of these world-ending threats, I see.
No, not really.
Well, no.
To the dads, they are.
Well, to the dads, yes, but, you know.
To their world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, I mean, he does in my world
it's funny.
occasionally. Anyway.
Did you just...
No, you didn't hear anything.
Too much.
You're talking about Betty, you're right. You're right. Huh? Oh god. I don't know. I think I'm going crazy. Oh, speaking of League of Dad. That one's in it.
I'm in it, but nothing's ever happened, and they never told me anything, so I'm not really in it.
Yeah, but you were ready to join them when you were hearing about the riff shit anyways. Thanks,
I'm just
God.
down for the barbecue.
The barbecue of roasting my boyfriend?
No, it's a cook-off!
Yeah, there was apparently a cook-off that was going to go on after.
No, it has been!
They were talking about it.
What?
Like a dad cook-off thing.
For full context, from what I understand, the League of Dads formed to have this conversation with Rift. Then it went nowhere, but they decided to keep hanging out because they had a mutual thing of being dads. So they started to. I think a cook-off was going to happen at some point, but
And then Vivaldi happened, and then that got canceled. So.
Yeah.
Vivaldi?
Shit.
He's one of the people that used to be here, but he died. He's not here around anymore.
Well, yeah, that tends to happen when you die.
Yeah,
you don't really die here often.
Yeah, that was
Well, yes, I
my
mean,
uncle.
I've thrown myself into needless danger countless times.
Hey.
Well, not countless times. 2-3
I mean,
times.
here.
I'm still weirded out, though,
you don't really
because of how
die.
Vivaldi
Well, yes, but
technically signed that paper.
and
Legally, Lucas is
Red
uncle
Bull,
now, so...
Honestly, not really sure about Redwall and the Redwall swamp.
Yeah, I mean that tracks though.
the
because
desert
then,
area.
Like if I'm. Really
I'm not even sure about. I only know Redwall and Aether and Glass City, which is outside of the bubble.
So you're talking about Red Rain. They have their own protections. As far as Redwall Guard or Redwall, hi, I'm one of the Redwall Guards.
I'm not even thinking about it.
You're safe in town unless the Daedra attack.
You are?
If you go into the swamps, it's dangerous,
Yeah,
and you could be injured if you go into the swamps. But in town, you are safe.
Man, it's because the
Except for the
All I
Daedra
know is
attacks.
that whenever I tried going into the swamps, whenever I've tried to go into the swamps, there's always been people telling me, no, you're not allowed to go in the swamps.
Okay, so that was initially a thing when I first started with the Redwall Guard. We have changed the rules on that because it's unfair to people because there's a lot of ingredients to get in the swamps. There's a lot of there's the mage training arena. There's a lot of stuff that, and then there's also the grave site, which grave clerics, death people might need to go to.
If you need a hand with anything,
So
let me know. Safe travels.
now it's very clear. You can go into the swamps, but keep in mind that the swamps are dangerous. There's monsters, creatures, stuff like that.
Well, yes, why else would I visit it?
You could be attacked, and you are free to defend yourself. Just keep in mind.
That's the point.
Yeah,
that's the point. It's like, why would I throw myself into needless danger without expecting needless danger to be thrown at me?
Well, the reason why the whole initial thing of keeping people out and saying no is because people were wanting to go in there, and then it's like, oh, this is a dangerous area, I'm going in there, and then they would get hurt, and then they would be mad that they got hurt. So,
Well, they just don't understand the concept of a danger bimble, do they? It's dangerous.
Basically, so now, like, I think most people understand that the swamps are dangerous between the null attacks, the gluttonous cube of acid, the orcs with a K, let's see, the Daedra, of course. So between all the things that have been out there, I think most people understand that if they go out there, they have the potential of getting harmed. So now we just say, hey, you can go out there, but you have to accept responsibility of getting hurt. If you fuck around in the swamps, you will find out.
Right, well then, I mean, I was expecting to find out anyway, so... still. Anyways, question. Actually, how long do people tend to stick around for?
People tend to stick around for a while. You know, some people are night owls and stick around for a little bit. I would say, like, you know, some people stick around for even an hour after, you know, things are technically over. Technically.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I think I'm just sort of a bit tired and... I've been travelling a long time, so I think I would want to head back home. I suppose.
Yep.
But yes, thank you for being so accommodating.
Absolutely. And if you ever stop by at Redwall, you know, I'm one of the squad leads in Redwall, so I'd be happy to show you
Yes, I
around.
remember you tried recruiting me. Or was it you, or was it one
me?
of the others?
This
think
is the
it was
first
one
time
of the
I've
others.
ever seen you, so...
Someone else from the Redwall Guard tried recruiting me
Was it a big,
at some
giant,
point.
grey dragon?
No, I think they were also a similar sort of height to you. I think she was... I can't remember too much details of her, but...
Well, there's... The only persons that would be recruiting are taller than me. There was Alwyn that has blonde hair. Well, he has blonde hair now. He doesn't anymore. Well, he has blonde hair now, but...
Definitely a she.
Well...
Unless they
I'm trying to
identify
think.
otherwise, to which I am mistaken then.
Were they in red and brown hair?
I actually can't remember. It's been that long.
But, it might have been even... Because... You might have even been around before I was around, so... because I don't ever remember seeing you. So, I would imagine that, it might have been someone that I didn't even meet in the Redwall Guard, so...
Well, fair enough. Alright, well, I think I shall be making my exit. Thank you for having me and welcoming me, making sure that I don't die horrendously and all that. What happens if I jump off the edge?
You will respawn back to the Nexus. The island will not let you
excellent.
die.
Okay, excellent.
Okay,
That's all
well,
I needed.
take care. Bye.
Well, that's one way to go home, I suppose.
I guess so.
We used to have a name for that in Redwall. Like if you wanted to just go to the Nexus, you would just shove someone off the cliff, and you would just show up and there was something. Can't remember what they called it. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Fun little just roleplay clicks, or not clicks, roleplay tricks. Being like, oh, hey, I need to do some research, and the libraries here are not present. So it's like, oh, well, I need I'm to fixing research that. stuff. Glass City has a library, and, you know, you want to, like, get resources, but none of the crafters are here. Oh, well, the Glass City can provide you basic attire, much like you guys have done. That kind of stuff, so... It's
I
just
thought that out on the spot.
Yeah, no, that was perfect. That's completely canon. It just... Yeah, that's all the Glass City really is just basically community for people to hang out in, people to help people feel included, people to ask questions if you don't want to talk on the public forums, you know, just things like that.
Alright.
We're all in this together.
Oh god, no, it's stuck in my head. No! No! No, god, no!
That's it.
It never leaves.
You're
sick of
lucky I don't know what this reference is. It's fine, I have my own way out later. Later.
Oh, come on!
Jesus. I can't believe you're doing
By the
this.
12. Bullet of healing 2, electric boogaloo.
Oh, god damn it.
I didn't fit Kurt Cobain with a fire
I can
elemental.
easily set that up in a minute.
Oh my god.
Whatever people would like.
I didn't hear that one. Please enlighten me.
I didn't know that Kurt Cobain was a fire elemental.
Darkest bit. Darkest bit.
Let's hear it, Sylvie. What was said? What was said there? What happened? What happened? What happened?
Riff.
It's easy. We can easily just find that out before we go.
They said that Kurt Cobain wasn't a fire.
I vowed
Didn't
to
know
not
that
get into
Kurt
any
Cobain was
trouble
a fire
today.
elemental.
Nobody heard that. I'm not allowed to.
Who was the fire elemental?
Kurt Cobain.
Actually, sorry.
Damn it.
Sorry. One thing I realized I have to do, though,
Yeah,
because
Chipotle.
Apex and all of them have to give them fair notice. I'm gonna hop off. I'll open the world on desktop. Everybody who has me as a friend so they can request off me. Just because I want to do things by the book. I gotta go let them know, hey, we're doing afters at the Glass City. I'll then go desktop, I'll open things up, and then people can request off me from there. Fair enough?
Okay, that works.
Sounds good.
Everybody here,
You are
welcome,
unethical.
including you.
So you want to be
Chocolate.
okay? Anyone who wants to go to the Glass City can be teleported.
Yeah.
I got my own teleport. Grabs a stone, bites it.
She grabs her leg. Alright, let's go.
See you all there. Gotta get off this for